Comic gun flipping around. Comic gun flipping around. I'm taking my time, I kick a cord. I tell you something. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, Hot Toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. Well, how are you coming along with that, Rob? You gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
What the first appearance this week, you were like,
Black Suit.
yeah, what? So what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel
Big
Comics.
new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice.
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long-running Flash Rebirth series. James Herring does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Yu does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that little sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really.
You have options.
Number 1.
Both covers.
Well, it's gonna
1
have
in
a lower.
25 in the
It's
same
gonna
book.
have a lower print run.
To do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that, though.
No, J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. Chewie is just like chucking Dingo.
A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the Bunny Mask.
You get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. That's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a look.
The ears.
That's a look. All right.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got.
Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime
Boy.
Give him all the mind breaker!
Berserker, Boom Studios.
Mr. Hybrid, I smell your hybrid. Mr. Hybrid, wandering down the avenue, swinging a cane, feeling no pain. Mr. Hybrid, I smell you.
But I raise my head from sorrow, and I look right to tomorrow. I look it in his one good eye, and I say, I'm Kid Country. Yeah!
We're live.
Are we live? Officially live?
Officially live.
Nice. Hello. Good evening. I'm Victor Lewis. This is the Ultimate Comics live show. You probably know me, but if you don't, now you do. We're going to be hanging out from now all the way till an indeterminate time. That's probably around, what, like 9, 10 o'clock-ish? Yeah. I'm going to put some comics up, and you're going to look at them and be like, that looks neat. Maybe I should buy that. And then maybe you will. Yeah. So perfect. Before we get down to the fun stuff, when we talk a little bit of logistics, whether it's your first time or not, that claim form is going to be real important. It's in the comments. It's a pinned comment, in fact. You also find it in the description of the video. We're on both YouTube and Facebook now, if I remember correctly. That's a new thing for me. I mean, most of this is new. This is like, what, my 5th show-ish? I wouldn't say I'm getting my sea legs, but I'm here. Yeah, I'm still Victor Lewis. We got Dan behind the keyboards. So you're going to fill out that claim form. I'm going to get back to the claim form. We're going to get back on topic. That claim form needs to have your name, address, payment information, all the stuff we need for you to purchase the comics you want, and then for us to subsequently get them to you. Speaking of getting them to you, we do have flat rate shipping. How much is that shipping, Dan?
$8. Which reminds me, I forgot to put the banner up.
Put that banner on up.
I did the thing.
I love talking about the $8 shipping because it's very funny to me that it's always $8 no matter what. Even when we're shipping short and long box specials full of comics, it is still $8 every time. We do have a couple of higher ticket items, which, speaking of payment, speaking of claim forms, leads me to our layaway plan. We do have a layaway program. Something's a little bit out of your budget right now. You can pay for it in installments, no interest, 10% down if I remember correctly, and then just payments for 6 months after that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You can only have one active at a time though. So if you had an active layaway and you would put something on layaway tonight, you can just message us and we will get you sorted. We will pay off that layaway. We'll put something new on it. I don't know. Say hi in the meantime. Say hi to me. Say hi to Dan. Say hi to other people in the comments. And while you do that, I'm going to start putting up some books. Hopefully that sounds amenable.
You're good. Yeah, you got a few people saying hi. Dan, hey, welcome to the show. Paul, glad you came tonight. Ryan, what's up?
I'm glad everybody's hanging out.
Hey, Rhonda.
Well, let's go ahead and get things kicked off here with just a little bit. Image first. So we're starting small. We're starting manageable. This Image First Walking Dead #1. Got that Rick Grimes, cover. I feel like you know what Walking Dead is. Everybody does. If you're tuned into the live show, you have a base amount of common knowledge.
I'm seeing your live check, Joe. Hey, Eric. Hey, John.
Hey,
hello. Other John.
Good evening.
Miguel.
Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out.
We just talked about before the show, and then I realized we both forgot the share prize.
The share prize. We forgot the share prize last time, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so our share prize is timely. It is relevant. We have this 1 in 100 Jane Foster Valkyrie #1 variant. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And it can be yours for $3.99. All you have to do is share the link. Share the link to this show. Put it in your friends. Annoy your family. If you're in groups, put it in those groups. If you know somebody might want to tune in, share it. When you share it publicly so we can see that you shared it, so we can put you in our little spreadsheet lottery and determine that random who takes home the share prize. There.
Yeah.
Now all our boxes are ticked.
Yeah, and Gene's picking up A. I mean, he said he's on the road, but he's still picking up books.
Great. All right, I have more than one. So if somebody else wants that Image First, you're welcome to it.
Sweet. Hey, Willie. Hey, Matthew.
So I've got this poly-bagged Lady Death. It's Lady Death, the Crucible number 4. It is in a bag, so you can't see the cover proper. But that bag is it's poly-bagged because this is like a Megadeth sponsored comic that also comes with a Megadeth CD because it's in the bag. The Megadeth CD is still in here, sealed, prime, $8, hanging out here on B. B for badass is entirely what we're doing.
Randy's picking up a Walking Dead. Willie's picking up Lady Death.
Well, that clears us out. Looks like I'm back to square one.
Sweet. It's a good start. For sure.
Well, I can go to this box. I can try and pick something out of the box. How about... I mean, I'm going to save this. I'm going to put something else on A. On A, I'm going to put the Lunar Room number 1 Michael Down 1 in 50 variant cover. As I like to do, I'm going to take the sticker off. This is a near mint copy of this book. Like I said, 1 in 50 variant, but that cover is so dope. Slap that right down for $10 on A. And on B for Barbarian, we're going to do the Marvel action figure variant of Conan the Barbarian number 1 over here.
Sweet.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet. I like the Conan action figure. I like that it's got like the sword and the axe separate. B for Barbarian, as previously stated. Let me slide that over there. See, I could have had Barbarian. I also could have had Buffy. Because I've got the Claire Rowe variant for Buffy the Last Vampire Slayer number 3. Which, yeah, another really cool cover. This one is actually a Virgin cover. And it's extra special because only one of these were issued per store. Which is why I kind of did a double take on that $6 price point. Because that sounds real fancy. It sounds real fancy to me.
Yeah, and that artwork is awesome. Like
it is.
Without the trade dress, that's so good.
It's striking, man. All right, down here we're going to have Superman, the Man of Steel, issue 18. Our first appearance of the night because this would be the first appearance of Doomsday. He's still in that like weird space baby thing. Slap that on down. And our first full set of the night. I got that Azzarello banner. Issues 1 through 4. The full set worth of Marvel Comics Startling Stories banner. Obviously, it's Hulk related, but it's a story that gets a little bit gritty. I feel like that's a good first set for me. I do have a couple really cool sets lined up for tonight that I'm very excited for. A little bit of bog standard comic book action. I got the gold print of the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man first issue, obviously, etc., etc. Iconic cover, $28 hanging out here. I don't know if the gold one is the hardest to find. I think gold is the hardest. I think silver is the second hardest. The silver is the second print. Yeah. Another variant cover. G is open, right? Yeah, G for Ed McGuinness right here for Captain America number 25. The Ed McGuinness variant. Did not even plan that. It's just what happened.
Willie, I'm not sure which CD is in there. Trying to look it up now. It just says Megadeth CD.
Yeah, it just says Megadeth CD.
Any old school Marvel or Star Wars tonight?
I've probably got some old school Marvel hanging out in various locations. Probably not a lot of Star Wars, though, because it is still April, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That May the 4th show is coming. Don't forget. I have a special Star Wars shirt lined up for it. I'm very excited.
We got a couple offers for you.
Sure, what are we working with?
Would you do F for 25? Give it at 28 for Gene.
Yeah, sure.
And would you do D for 17? You have it at 20.
Would I do D for 17? Is that the first Doomsday appearance?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We're early in the show. We can take some deals.
Sounds good.
Never forget, my primary purpose is to move things out of the warehouse. The more things I get rid of on this show, the less I have to kick out of the way when I come to work, which is very exciting for me personally.
Very true. Can you say what the share prize is again real quick? The share prize is this 1 in 100 Jane Foster Valkyrie cover. First issue of Jane Foster Valkyrie, especially timely relevant considering the announcements of Love and Thunder. So that trailer that just dropped.
Yeah, that trailer looks pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Let me see. I feel like we don't have anything like big ticket. Why don't we
do G for 8? You have it at 12 for Ryan.
I know that Ed McGuinness is a little bit nice. I'll tell you what. Meet me halfway. Let's go 10. Let's go 10 on that G.
And then what is on A?
What is on A? A, I'm going to hold it up again because the art is dope. A is the Lunar Room #1 Michael Down 1 in 50 variant. Virgin artwork as well. I had to check to make sure there was no trade dress on it.
All right. Ryan says 10 is a deal on G.
Cool. Go ahead and snag that for you. I did pluck out a little bit of Moon Knight since I'm watching the Moon Knight show right now. Just being infuriated.
You're infuriated?
Yeah. That whole, like, it's not quite a spoiler, right? Like, the court sequence made me very mad.
Gotcha.
I've already been yelling about that a little bit here in the warehouse. But the entirety of your defense in court should not be, I didn't do it. And then they go, nope, court is adjourned.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no spoilers, Paul. No
spoilers. No spoilers. I would never. I mean, I would, but it would be by accident.
I'll mitigate for you as much as possible. I'll yell at him if he starts going to spoilers.
All right, D is open. I want to check before I came down with this whole thing. So I've got this entire Superman and Supergirl 86 to 88 collection, all in very fine plus condition. Obviously, 3 comics worth of stuff. And the first appearance of Superboy Prime.
I love Superboy Prime.
I also love Superboy Prime. Anybody that punches a hole in reality is good enough for me.
Derek says, but I didn't do it. Hey, Becca, welcome to the show.
Did you die, though?
Gene, who made our first claim of the night and is on the road, says, damn, I spent $30 and I'm still in Pennsylvania.
I mean, hey, what else are you going to do in Pennsylvania? I mean, like, see the Liberty Bell, I guess? Is that in Pennsylvania? Do I know my geography? Probably not.
You do. You're good.
Nice. Tight. I'm going to do this XO Man of War Operation Rebirth issue #1 down here for a clean $4. F for 4. F for $4. And then at roughly the same price point, for a clean $5, we have the Arkham Asylum Living Hell First Edition with some absolutely ridiculous artwork. Just $5. I'm going to hold that Batman face. And this is notable because that's an Eric Powell cover. You can kind of tell by the artwork, but it's an early Dan Slott story, which makes it interesting. Like that time we had that animated Superman Mark Millar story.
Yes.
Like, what?
I was just asking Zach about that today, if he'd read it or not yet. Hey, Barry, welcome to the show. Thanks for sharing.
All right, B for Barbarian is still up. You know, I was talking about the Moon Knight stuff. Why don't I pop up our first Moon Knight? I have a Moon Knight variant cover for the first issue, one of the newer series.
The 1 in 100.
Yeah, very, very cool artwork. Here for just $50, half price offer issue.
Eddie Page is picking up that Batman on G.
Ooh, okay.
And then when you get a second, can you show D up close?
Of course. I don't know how much you'll be able to see necessarily, especially considering it's 3 comic books. I can hold it up. We can sort of do our best. Tony has inspected them. They're at very fine plus condition for all 3 of them. But I'm happy to take closer looks live and in person if you would like me to.
Any Tick, Spawn, or signed comics tonight?
And I'll tell you what, I have a Spawn right here, right here behind the table. Absolutely ready to go on that one. I have Spawn issue 131, which is bafflingly one of the lower print run Spawn comics. Yeah.
Once you get to that, like, just over 100 range.
Yeah, there's only like 30K of those in the wild, which is kind of crazy, especially considering the Titanic print run Spawn saw.
Joe, I'm jealous, man. He says he's getting to meet James Tynion tomorrow.
Ooh.
He's got a stack of books to get signed. Man, Tynion's one of my favorite writers right now.
Tell you what.
Brandon's coming in first for that Spawn on G.
All right.
And would you do 50 for D? You have it at 60. For Superboy Prime.
Yeah, I would. I would do that. I should play a little harder, but
I'm a sucker for Superboy Prime. I know it'll go to a good home. Someone will appreciate that. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Any hip hop variants tonight?
I have not seen any in the boxes, but I will look as I continue digging through them. I'm going to put down this Plastic Man issue 15 DC Comics hanging out over here, coming in at a clean $8 because it is in very good condition.
All right. And then I got Randy. I got you for that set that was on D. Any Scotty Young variants?
You know, I saw a Scotty Young not too long ago. Well, would you look at that? I got a Scotty Young and hip hop variant. Isn't that crazy? I got the Scotty Young variant of the first issue of the 5th series of Spider-Woman. Pop that down here on G. And I got a hip hop cover for the first issue of Monsters Unleashed. One of your less common hip hop covers, honestly.
Nice.
Yeah. For someone trying to collect them all, I'd be shocked if you already had that one.
I actually really like that. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Harley or Gwen. Again, we'll keep an eye out. TMNT. Check out, what is it, next Tuesday, I think, is when Last Ronin comes out. We've got a bunch of TMNT stuff set aside.
That Turtle special is on the way.
Ryan Longden is picking up that Monsters Unleashed hip hop.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take that off the block. So that full set of Banner on E is still hanging out. Scotty Young Spider-Woman on G as requested. This last Vampire Slayer 3rd issue Virgin variant 1 per store. Don't forget about Conan the Barbarian action figure style over here on B.
Yeah, he's got another head.
And as far as slightly older Marvel goes, I have X-Men 108 that I'll be plopping down for a clean $60. That is in very fine plus condition, if you were curious.
Ryan Longden's picking up that Spider-Woman on G. Brandon Mahondra says that's a good hip-hop variant. He has 2 copies of it. He's at 117 of 147 of the hip-hop run.
Heck yeah.
When you get a second, you show what is on A, or let them know what's on A and what's on C.
Sure. A is the first issue of Lunar Room, and it is the 1 in 50 Michael Down Virgin variant. And you said C was the other one?
Yes, sir.
C is the last Vampire Slayer, issue number 3, the Claire Rowe Virgin variant. Only one of these per store. Hopefully I'm getting that glare off a little bit.
Oh, you're great.
I'm gonna take a sticker off because there's no trade dress. Virgin 1 per store artwork.
I love when they actually use the full cover for the artwork. Too.
Yeah, it's not just a filler.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm gonna put down old Marvel, Amazing Spider-Man issue 29 in good condition for $100. This is the second Scorpion and the 3rd appearance of Matt Gargan. G for Gargan. See, slot it in, making it happen.
I like it. Yeah, Brandon was talking about the hip hop variants. Said 2 years and 4 months, crazy hard run to finish. More power to you, man. Good luck.
Right, good luck. Tracking those down piece by piece is no easy task.
For real. I mean, you can always message us what you're looking for, but odds are you've found all the ones we'd be able to provide you with. The condition of I, it looks like, I think Very Fine Plus. If you want to double check that for me.
Let's take a look. Yes, Very Fine Plus, X-Men issue 108.
John Penta's taken that Plastic Man on D.
Plastic Man on D.
And we got an offer on G.
Okay.
Gustavus is wondering if you would do 60. You have it at 100.
60 is a little low for me. If it's at 100 and you offered 60, see, I was going to say 80, but I'm going to do the hard work for you here. 75. 75 and we got a deal.
Any what ifs tonight?
Yeah. Tell you what. If. I believe I put a couple aside.
Yeah, I like just having some stuff hanging out. There's a what if about the Evolutionary War. Personally, I thought the what if the X-Men lost Inferno was a little bit more interesting. So put that X-Men, what if they lost Inferno, the 6th issue of What If, here on D for $8. And I'll tell you what.
We got another offer for you. Would you do the X-Men on I for 40? You have it at 60 for William Foxworth.
I do it for 45. $5 more. $5 more and you take it home. In the meantime, I'm going to put XO Man of War in the freezer. I'm going to replace it.
Dave, I've got someone waiting on, or I'm waiting on a response for someone for an offer on G already. If not, I'll have you first in line if he refuses. William Foxworth says 45 is good for I.
All right, love to see it. Any response on that Scorpion?
That's what I'm waiting on right now.
Fair. In the meantime, I'm going to put up this 64-page special from John Ostrander, this Batman Seduction of the Gun. It's painted, crazy-looking cover. Just $6 worth of 60-page special.
Gustavus, I can't go any lower than 75. I've already got other offers. So let us know if 75 works for you. Otherwise, I'll be passing it along to the next in line.
Fair. And I kind of want to hold on to those. So I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and put this up because I thought it was super rad. This Jurassic Park Raptor comic, issue 1 of 2, still in the poly bag with this like dope circuit board artwork behind the Raptors. Someone worked real hard on that, man. I'm down. I'm super into it. Put this down for $16 on I.
Right. Gustavus says 75 is a deal.
Cool.
Joe Ridley's picking up Jurassic Park on I.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm surprised. It's the second time we put that thing up.
Hey, we joke about stuff like this. You save me $16.
For real though.
For real though. I was eyeing that Velociraptor thing. And we did put up the Inferno What If. I'll tell you what though, I have the 6th issue of, and I can never say this calmly like I can say what if. I have to go, what the? Which this features the jokester. I feel like it's worth highlighting that the jokester is in this. I'll put this down for just $4 here on G. I was tempted to shoehorn in G as like the J and jokester. We're gonna leave that alone for now.
What is on H? H is Moon Knight number 1, 1 in 100 from that current run, the Jed McKay.
I'll tell you what. Keeping the what if superheroes lost. What if Marvel superheroes had lost Atlantis Attacks? You remember Atlantis Attacks? Well, if you do,
now you can remember it.
Now you can remember it, but in a much different way, where things do not work out with a bow on them.
I'm trying to piece that one together in the incomplete sets.
We'll be working on that for a hot minute.
For real, yeah. Edward's picking up the what the on G.
All right. Ed Weird is in the house?
That's correct.
Great. I put something aside specifically for Ed. Hello, Ed. Good evening. I was digging through some boxes.
And what is on D?
You interrupted my speech. How dare you? Don't ever interrupt me again. This is the what if the X-Men had lost Inferno. What if issue 6, just because issue numbers are important. And down here, I've got the first bone-chilling issue of Bela Lugosi's Tales from the Grave.
Yes.
And I'm going to go ahead and slap down on G. G for Grave, comma, Tales from.
I like it. Willie T says he remembers Atlantis Attacks and has that book. And Edward says, howdy. Now you got me excited.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I've got a couple more House of Mystery focused things. We'll get there when we get there. I feel like Buffy should stay, right? 1 per store, $6, affordable. It's probably Lunar Room that goes away. If you want to talk about the first issue of Lunar Room, that's 1 in 50 variant,
you let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to put up this trade paperback of Civil War, just the main run of Civil War, full trade paperback of it at just $12, which is a significant mark off of retail price, which is $25.
Would you do that Batman on F for 4? You have it at 6 for Eddie Page.
Sure, you got it.
Sweet.
That's the seduction of the gun, right? Yeah.
That is. It says, great book. I have it, but I appreciate you thinking of me.
I figured you might, honestly, especially with how cool that cover is. We can take down the full set of Banner. We'll see it again at last. Looks, I do like selling sets. We'll see that later. We'll keep Lugosi up for now. Somebody else might be into that.
Drew's picking up that Buffy on C.
Oh, nice. Cool. I'm glad I didn't put it away. I hope you get it graded, honestly. I would.
Just such a gorgeous. Like, again, full use of the cover.
I want that as a poster.
That would be sick.
It's really what I want.
Would you do the What If on D for 4? You have it at 8.
Yeah, sure. What if I just kept taking these offers? What then? Well, now I've got some spaces to fill, which I'm pretty excited about. I've got this Superman for Earth sort of graphic novel-like collection, the stuff that DC was doing when they published Almost books. And then I've got the Punisher movie adaptation for $8. Look at this shit. Look at that. Heck yeah. $8. F for Frank, comma, Castle. We keep filling spaces with Marvel Comics, The Adventures of Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, 1 through 4, the full set in very fine condition. It's pretty thick because each of these books is roughly the size as those DC Comics graphic novel lights.
What is on A?
A is the trade paperback of the main book of Marvel's Civil War event. It's like half price off the cover, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a used copy, but it's in good condition.
Indeed. All right. For a clean $32, I'll put down issue 384 of Batman and Batgirl. Condition on this is fine to very fine. I don't have any open spots, so I gotta make one.
Jason Franklin says, what if you took F for 4? You have it at 8.
Let me see what's on F. Let me
The
see.
Punisher movie special.
You know, yeah, I actually want to sell this to somebody. Yo, I hope you enjoy this. It kind of looks like the Momoko, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimate Exclusive, right? Like
Okay,
it's
actually,
got that
kinda.
same like rough and tumble art style.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit more dramatic. It's more 80s. There's just a touch more cocaine in that cover. All right, Conan has been up for a hot minute. The action figure Conan is going to go in the freezer. Safe travels to him.
Would you do I for 5? You have it at 10. The What If Atlantis attacks.
Yeah, sure. I feel like I'm more likely to take offers on issues of What If and What The that are not like super duper crazy keys. Mostly because it's fun. It's like playing the lottery because everyone wants to argue over whether a What If was actually the first appearance or first happening of something. Yeah, if someone strikes gold, I want to be the person that they tell their friends, just like, oh man, I got an incredible deal on that book. Like, that sounds like the guy I want to be.
Would you do C for 15? You have it at 18 for those cat books, that cat set?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet, so that's going home to you, Becca. Good pickup.
You know me, always selling sets.
I think Harrison just put this one together today because I found like all but one of them when I was trying to organize. I'm glad that it's paying off.
All right, so I don't know what this is. I have this Cartoon Network Presents Toonami, issue 21. Someone probably knows what this is because it was very important that I communicate to you that it's in near mint condition and that it is rare. I don't know. Here, like, I'm just going to hold up for a second longer. Someone probably knows what this is. I don't, outside of it being like Cartoon Network characters. I mean, hey, if you know, you know. I just don't. There's no shame in that. Never forget.
So, Aaron Parks has a question for you.
I've got answers.
What is the acronym for always selling sets?
It's my middle name, Victor Ass Lewis. That's me, baby. Never forget. Never forget I'm the ass man.
We need Victor's place on the wall.
Oh man.
Victor's
Woo, I gotta shift gears back out of that.
This is a way different night now.
Yeah, it's a way different night. We're gonna get a lot looser from here on out. I can guarantee it. This is no longer a family show. We out here. I got this weird Western Tales presenting Jonah Hex issue 26. It is just $6 because it's in very good condition.
So we're getting a lot of people saying it's Dynamite and Falcon or Blue Falcon on the Toonami. We're having some autocorrect issues with Dynamite. We got Dynamite, Dion Mutt. I like it.
I know that guy. I ran into him at the grocery store the other day.
Just all around swell dudes.
This is a great guy.
Sheen Sanchez says Victor, the Ass Master.
The Ass Master. That's me. I am sort of drawn to this just because I like Viz comics in general, but Area 88 with this fighter jet on the front. Someone feel free to correct me. I'm pretty sure that's an F-15, but hey, a lot of my fighter jet knowledge begins and ends with Ace Combat 5. Fun fact, the only game I've ever been globally ranked in, Ace Combat 5. I played it too much. It was a genuine problem. And then I had to stop.
Would you do Superman on E for 6? Or sorry, for 3, you have it at 6?
Would I do Superman on E? Yeah, sure. Look at how ripped Superman is.
Dang.
Yeah.
Superman for Earth.
For Earth. That is the Earth champion that I need. I feel like we should probably do something that's a little bit high dollar just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do this Avengers issue 53, which would be the first X-Men in Avengers, the first crossover of the X-Men.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. It is in very fine minus condition, which is why it's only $150. That's an easy pickup and a great collector comic to grab. Let's see. Since we put up something a little more expensive. Oh, E is still open. I should put something on E. Something a little cheaper. Perhaps some Swamp Thing. Yeah, we're going to go with issue 40 of Swamp Thing. Pop this down on E. And very fine minus for just $8.
Would you do F for 2? You have it at 4 for Ed Weird.
Let's take a look. Yeah, sure. Fighter Jet Comics. Let's go, baby.
Got a couple offers here.
Ooh.
Would you do I for 125? You have it at 150. That Avengers X-Men.
Thinking I would do that 125. I was gonna say 130, but never forget who I am. What?
All right. Got a couple more here. They just keep coming in. C, the Jonah Hex. Would you do it for 5? You have it at 6.
Of course, that's just $1 off. Making my job easy.
Would you do E for 4? You have it at 8.
Half price. Half price on what? On the Swamp Thing? Yeah, you got it.
Ed's calling me out because I didn't say your nickname. I was just trying to help you out and getting that deal, but he did call you Ass Man in that offer. I don't know if it's going to take down your chances, man.
Tell the Ass Man that I want half off.
I mean, that's essentially what happened.
I mean, yeah, that's how.
I was looking out for you, Edward, but if you want to let him know, we'll see how your next offer goes.
All right, let me grab this out the box.
No anime or Dragon Ball Z tonight.
Oh, did you say no anime?
I did. Am I wrong?
Wrong.
Did I lie?
Incorrect.
I have lied.
Absolutely 100% wrong. Guess what? I've got the Tokyo Pop first issue of the Cowboy Bebop comic.
Oh, shoot. Yes.
That's right. I mean, I could just be like, first appearance of so-and-so, first appearance of so-and-so. But yeah, this tells you everything you know. The first
Cowboy Bebop comic from Tokyo Pop. $125 in very fine condition.
Shoot.
You could get this cleaned and pressed. You could send this to CGC, and you would be off to the fucking races.
That's awesome.
It is in the manga style, so it's printed backwards. But hey, that is into the legitimacy in my mind. Yeah. So we had no anime. I've got anime. don't worry about it.
Becca has corrected me. I was not lying. I was just mistaken. And then Brock's picking up that detective on D.
Okay.
Joe, who's the one that asked for the anime, is saying that's badass. For the
It
Cowboy
is
Bebop.
badass. When I saw it priced by Tarny, I started looking at eBay to see if I would be able to scoop a comic of my own.
And Justin says that's dope.
It is so sick, isn't it? It's so cool. Yeah, like, I don't know. I would like to read it at some point. I mean, obviously, having watched Cowboy Bebop,
Yes.
like, I'm already invested, immersed. I know what's happening here. It'll be cool to flip the pages. I actually picked up, like, an old Gundam comic from the Annals of the Warehouse.
Really?
And it was so sick.
Where did you find this? That's awesome.
Dude, beat to hell in the $5 boxes.
Oh shoot! Check
Yeah,
this out.
dude, it was an easy read.
When the pandemic first started, I got back into building Gundam model kits.
I didn't know you were a Gunpla guy. That's cool.
Yeah, I hadn't done it since I was a kid. I was like, oh shoot! So I built a master grade Wing Zero custom, and then a couple Master Gundam, Shining Gundam.
Yeah.
Any Jeff Johns or Tomasi's Green Lantern Corps? We'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. We did kind of clear out a lot of Green Lantern for the St. Patty's Day show, but I will take a look around. In the meantime, I've got this Spawn issue 44, which will be the first appearance of Tiffany, if that's the sort of thing that is of interest to you. I'll that down on D. Put up issue 70 of Transformers in very fine condition for just $10. I feel like there's always somebody that's sort of looking for a Transformers comic. And right next door to Transformers, why don't we go ahead and put up something near and dear to my heart? You know, we've seen it before. Everybody loved it. The absolutely badass first issue of the RoboCop comic. We found some more of them.
Yes.
I'm pretty juiced to be selling them for just $10. They're a little more beat up than the ones last time, but I say beat up. They're still in very fine condition. They're still in great shape. Just not quite as clean as the ones from last time.
Ryan Longman's taking Spawn on D. Jason Rhodey is taking Transformers on E. Joe Ridley is taking RoboCop on F.
Good thing I have another RoboCop. I'll grab that other RoboCop for you.
Sounds good. Well, Dave Kirkby's taking the other RoboCop.
Oh, all right. Well, now you can have both RoboCops.
Sweet. I like it.
All right, I got my first giant set of the evening. I'm very excited for this one. I'm a big Hellblazer guy. The new 52 Constantine is cool. It's definitely more of an action hero vibe than the street level sorcerer. But new 52 Constantine definitely plays a heavier role in the DC universe, and for that alone, it's interesting. And what I have is for $100 a 1 through 23 set in near mint condition of the new 52 Constantine, which includes a whole big old stack of books.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Like I said, 1 through 23, which includes this Future's End lenticular cover, which you probably can't see too much, but it is what it is. And what it is very cool.
I got an offer and a question for you.
Sure.
So, would you do 85 for Cowboy Bebop on C, of it 125 for Dan Grant?
I do a flat 100.
All right, Dan.
Which is a steal.
For real. And then Ed Weird asks about G, the Bela Lugosi. Is that a frame-worthy condition, not to get slabbed, but as a display in his Universal Monsters wall?
I feel like that's worth a close look.
Yeah.
So we have it marked as near mint condition.
Oh yeah, that's
And
solid.
yeah, like I don't see like, and not even wear like printer error. If you're framing it and you're looking at this front cover, I'm not going to take it out of the bag now that we're talking about quality conditions. But like, yeah, this is exceptionally clean. And since I got some open spaces, I'm going to put down this Adventure Comics issue 437 here on E.
Dan says 100 for C. Sure.
Sure,
He's
indeed.
accepting your offer there.
Thanks for saving me the money. Appreciate you. I actually have a oh man, his name is Steve Bloom. I have a Steve Bloom signed like wall scroll thing with the like cast of Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, that's sick.
You know, he signed it really big because he's a really cool guy.
That's awesome.
We got this DC Comics Ghosts issue 4. Real creepy ass cover is what that is.
That's cool.
DC Comics Ghosts issue 4 and Find a Very Fine for $28. And then all the way down here, let's do another Swamp Thing. I feel like everybody loves a little bit of Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
We got Swamp Thing 39 with gross shit in pods busting out. Just $8 here on I. Man, this is turning into like the creepy row.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta here. Yeah, let's just keep that up. Yeah, I've got the Batman 2-issue set of 455 and 456. Another similarly creepy cover. We got Dead Robins. We got Ghost Brides. We got all the stuff we're looking for. A 2-part story in very fine plus condition for just $10.
I think what Harrison was saying, new Robin costume.
Yeah, a new Robin costume towards the end.
Joe, if you're still watching, some Robin stuff.
Let's see.
Dan says that Cowboy Bebop's going right on his display shelf.
Yeah.
Excellent choice. Great pickup.
Now, I do want to swap something out. I'll probably swap the Civil War trade for the 5th issue of Wonder Woman. Mostly because I feel like people are going to like that cover a lot.
As I thought, Joe's picking up that Batman on F.
Cool. I'll snag it for you. I feel like the live show should have like some quiet backing music of some kind. Just like something vaguely ambient, like some Krangren.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I don't want to keep dipping into my easy to reach stock. Since that Batman went pretty well, let's do Batman from a similar era. I'm going to do a whole Batman arc, 3 parts worth of Batman, 433 to 435, the many deaths of the Batman, which is a Byrne story. Yeah. And we're going to sell this whole set for just $12. Put it right where that other Batman was. Man, Constantine is still here, huh?
Still sitting. And it's how many issues?
23.
Shoot.
23 issues worth of New 52 Constantine. It's pretty cool.
B's been up for a while. H. Probably ones you could.
Yeah, I'm going to find something to replace it real fast.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a couple sets. I should hold on to those.
Kyle Mears says that Swamp Thing issue is from his favorite Alan Moore arc, American Gothic. Great story. Underwater vampires. Dampires, apparently.
Dampires. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. Here we go. We got some stuff now.
All
right.
Wonder Woman on A for 5. You have it at 8.
Sure.
Hey, Ron. Welcome to the show. Thanks for checking us out.
All right. Cartoon Network has been here for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and take the Bela Lugosi off as well. That Moon Knight 1 in 100 has been up for a while.
But since that show is here, people are watching it like I am, which I'm not even like super up on the Marvel shows. I started watching Moon Knight because I was interested. I've done a lot of hating on Moon Knight, to be perfectly honest. Not the show, but the character in general.
Glad you clarified.
You can see why I'm very popular in the Ultimate Comics warehouse. Just walking around. Moon Knight sucks. But yeah, anyway.
That character? Hate him.
Hate him. Hate him. Useless. What a stupid dude. I got the Amazing Spider-Man issues 260 and 261. Full Hobgoblin action. 2 issues worth of stuff. $45 for both. B for bombs.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off again. What's on F? The Batman set.
Ooh, the Batman set. So yeah, this is all 3 issues of the mini deaths of the Batman. This convenient little package. Issues 433 to 435. Full little story arc set. Just $12. I'm also going to put down a little bit more Batman. Another little bit of a set here. Because I've got Detective Comics 608 and 609. Which comprises the first appearance of Anarchy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a character that a lot of people, myself included, were only really made aware of thanks to Batman games. A for Anarchy, for sure.
Dave's picking up F.
Got it.
Actually, I got both those issues of Detective, the Anarchy ones, in like one of those little Walmart, like, whatever, 5-issue packs back in like the early 2000s.
Woo! Our price point looking at right now, a little high. We should definitely even that out. I'll tell you what, I'll even it out with a little bit of Transformers. I got Transformers issue 33. Because you won't believe your eyes. Transformers are fighting some full knights in the Middle Ages and stuff. You got this little Union Jack in the corner, so I guess we actually are in Britain. But Grimlock is also there, so what do I know? Nothing is the answer to that. It's in very fine and near mint condition, and it's $4 hanging out here on F. Once again, F for $4.
Would you do 8 for the Adventure Comics on E? I've got 12 for Sean Conley.
Let me take a look at the Adventure Comics is on E. Yeah, I would do 8. Sure.
Dave just picked up that Batman set. Said he's had them as a kid. Great to complete a set after 30 years. Wait, dude, that's the first thing I did when I got back into collecting comics. Is I started to complete sets that I had started as a kid.
Yeah, it took me a long time to finish Kraven's Last Hunt. I started as a kid and I finished it as an adult. I've got a very good copy of The Tomb of Dracula, number 42. Not only Dracula, but also Blade. Blade is here. Clocking in very good condition at just $8. And let's keep that price point a little low. With Superman and Lois Lane. Issue number 128. Lois has a kick-ass wedding dress. Unfortunately, she is also dead.
That's a bit of a down.
Just $4 here on G.
Jason's picking up the Transformers on F.
Cool.
And then what is on D?
Great question. What is on D? Let's take a look. D is a set of New 52 Constantine. I'll hold this up. You probably saw the first issue. You know what the cover looks like. New 52 Constantine. This is $100 for issues 1 through 23 of New 52 Constantine. I'll hold it up a little bit. I'll try and Vanna White it as best I can, but it is a lot of comic books. But I think what's really important is the Futures End lenticular cover thing here at the end, because it's cool.
That is really cool. A couple more questions for you. What is on B?
B is a 2-issue set of Amazing Spider-Man 260 and 261. Hobgoblin twofer. $45 for each. They are both in near mint condition.
And what is the issue number on G?
The issue number on G is Superman's Girlfriend Lois Lane, number 128. 128 is our issue number. Do I have any open spots? F is open.
Yeah.
Nice. Here, got this weird thing. Charlton Comics, hot rods and racing cars Vroom Vroom, etc., Charlton Comics, issue 99, in very good condition for just $6. Just in case someone is out there collecting vintage racing Charlton Comics.
Yeah.
That sounds badass.
The winner loses.
You must do everything in your power to lose this race. All right.
Willie T's picking up hot rods.
Heck yeah, Willie. Go ahead and give that to you. I'll probably take down the Moon Knight and the Swamp Thing unless someone has words of protest. This 1 in 100 Moon Knight variant and this classic Swamp Thing both going in the freezer. Let you have something to say about it. Meantime, why don't I pop down?
Sorry, I just realized this Transformers has a Shakespeare corner box.
Because it's in Great Britain.
It's
Duh.
amazing. Anyway.
Got the Flash issue 181 because those samurai droids, the Sama droids, are attacking. This is in fine plus condition for just $24.
John Penta's taking that Lois Lane on G.
Cool.
What are the books on A? The Anarchy set there.
608 and 609 in very fine to near mint condition.
And then Dave's got a combo offer for you.
Yeah, what you got, Dave?
Would you do B and then the Moon Knight 1 in 100 that you put down together for 60? B's at 45 and the Moon Knight 1 in 100 was at 50.
His combo offer is 60?
60.
I can do those two things. I like the spirit. I like the gumption here. I'm doing some math in my head. I can give it to you for $75. $75. I was going to say 80, but then I really wanted to make it attractive. So I went 75. Cutting deals. I'm the ass man. I don't want to aggressively brand that, but it seems like that's where we're going.
It might not be the best. It's not the most marketable of names.
No, it's not. Hi, Alan. It's great to see you.
I'm just waiting for him to pop up in the comments.
All right. While we consider offers, I've got another mini graphic novel, this Punisher, The Prize from Marvel Comics, in very fine condition for just $5. You know me, I like selling things that people will actually read, and I will follow that up with the final issue, issue 99 of Iron Man and Captain America, because that numbering continues in just Captain America after this.
Oh, shoot.
So in fine condition, this will be $25.
All right. Got a couple offers for you. Would you do Flash on H for 18? You have it at 24 for John Penta.
I do it at 20.
All right. John, let's hope 20 works for you. Dave is countering your offer. Meet him at 70. You had him at 75. I think it was like 96 with those books together.
You know what? Moon Knight went in the freezer. Was up there for a hot minute. You got it.
All right. And
that is a last look style deal.
For real. He did call it the Ass Man special. I did leave that out.
It's a wise move on your part, man. I'm glad that you did.
Again, I'm just trying to help you guys. Will Rose asked, would you do the Tomb of Dracula on E for 4? You have it at 8.
I'll do it for 5. Give me $1 extra. Just one more.
All right.
I just made a terrible deal. I just need $1 to feel a little better.
And what is the condition on G? You have it, was it fine?
Yes, it is in fine condition. That's
Will Rose says deal for Dracula.
Cool.
Would you do 12 for the detective books on A? You have it at 15.
I would. Sure.
Let's go into John Thurber. If I could type. I got another offer for you.
If it's not on this Constantine set, I'm gonna shit a brick.
It is actually on that Constantine.
It better be.
Brock asked, "Did you do 80 for that set? You have it at 100."
Hell yeah, brother. Done. It's me, the set-selling man. Read these books. Show them to your children. Treasure them for generations.
I'm running out of room on this desk. John Penza says 20 is good for the Flash. So that's H. Would you do 15 for G? You have it at 25.
I do similarly to the Flash. It is a classic comic. I'll do it for a flat $20, $5 off.
All right, Matthew, let us know if a flat 20 works for you.
Now we've got a whole lot of empty space. So I'm going to let this chat catch up. Are we good?
1 second. Let's see.
Because I'm going to start putting up books. We're going to get after it.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, here we go. So we're going to start small. Charlton Comics, issue number 4 of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? More Hanna-Barbera classic in good condition for $6. That's why it is so cheap. We're going to stay cheap with Marvel Comics, Conan the Barbarian, issue 142. Here on B. Once again, B for Barbarian. You know how it'll be sometimes. Got this Tales of the Green Lantern Corps annual, the 3rd annual in point of fact. $12 in very fine condition here on D. We're going to get a little bit pricier, a little bit cooler with Captain America and Iron Man. Yeah, a little bit off from the one that we're talking about, though. This is 98, and this is the first time Cap and Black Panther fight. It's also the first appearance of Whitney Frost, who eventually becomes Madame Mask. You know, one of those smaller characters. I think the Black Panther square-off is the real selling point of that particular issue. And then something, you know me, you know I like to get weird. Talking about how much I like Viz Comics. Geno Cyber hanging out here. If you want to take risks, if you want to look at a Viz comic, got this for just $6 hanging out here on H. And I'll top it off with a set. I will top it off with issues 1 through 12, a full set of Marvel's Squadron Supreme, which is Gruenwald's final book, in point of fact. Jeremy Carney has called this the best comic you've never read.
It's so good.
If I'm going to take somebody's opinion on comic books, it's probably Jeremy Carney's. There. We got a full house.
Have you read it before?
Hopefully someone has said something, and I have not.
You
I've
should.
not read it.
Jason Revy's claiming whatever that is on A. I cannot tell. But yeah, no, Squadron Supreme is so good. You're hard-pressed to find a 12-issue series that literally doesn't waste a single panel. Everything that happens in that matters. It's so good. Tales of Suspense. Matthew says 20 is good for G.
Cool.
We'll keep an eye out for more what does and what ifs and Harley in the box tonight.
I will. I'll keep an eye out for what does and what ifs.
And I'm caught up with the chat just behind the books.
Okay, fair. I was going to flip through some of these books and see if I saw something that I thought was neat. Anyway.
Yeah, to run off, Sienna gave me a Diet Coke check, even while not in the warehouse. We got it before it exploded. Our freezer is
Ooh, there we go. Safe. Hey, what if Wolverine led Alpha Flight?
Oh.
Yeah. Went digging. It was right there in front. Just $6. A for Alpha Flight. Duh.
Oh, excuse me. Would you do I for 22? It's that Squadron Supreme set.
I would do I for $26.
It's so good. It's definitely worth it. It's another. I read it on a Tarney Harrison recommendation.
Hey, that's the recommendations that get you places.
So yeah, let's know if 26 works for you. He counters 25. He's trying your tactic. Only in reverse.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that just $1 less? Yeah, sure. Okay. It's a set.
All right, Bobby. Let us know what you think. Post that in the Ultimate Comics group.
I'm going to replace it with the Amazing Spider-Man issue 253, which is the first appearance of the Rose. And this is the Rose that I was thinking of the last time we had a first appearance of a character involving the word Rose in Spider-Man comics. And this is the Rose that I like.
Dave asks, would you do 4 for the What If on A? You have it at 6.
Sure, not a problem.
All right.
I'm going to put down for just $4 2 horror comics in one from Entertaining Comics, The Vault of Horror. Hanging out over here, the 3rd issue of that series for $4 on A.
Dave is picking up the ASM on I.
All right. Makes my life a little easier.
What is the grade on E?
Fine minus, according to our grading. Then, is this still here?
It is.
Cool.
George Theophanopoulos coming in first for that Vault of Horror on A.
You got it.
Sir. A lot of people gunning for that Vault of Horror.
That's cool. I'll see if I can find some more creepy stuff.
Would you do E for 55? You have it at 65 for Kevin Cullum.
I would do 55.
Sir.
We were talking about creepy stuff. I got this comic that is simply called Fear with what looks to be Jim Lee art. I'm pretty sure.
Looks like it.
You want to back me up on that?
Yeah, give me.
It looks like it. But Fear stars Ghost Rider and Captain America. It's probably pretty badass. I don't know what it is. It's in very fine plus condition, and for $8, you can find out exactly what it is. I'll tell you what.
Is that?
All right, guys. I asked Dan about it. I would love to do this. It would make me very happy. I was on the show when we had it last time, and it didn't go anywhere. Hey, you know how we're selling sets? You know how we're all calling me the ass man now? Because I'm always selling sets. Would you like to buy a short box of New Mutants? Because I would love to sell you a short box of New Mutants. I would love to sell you issues 1 through 100 of New Mutants in very fine to near mint condition. Including the ones you're looking for. I would love to sell you a full set of New Mutants. I'm going to put it, where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it on I. We're just going to let it hang out. I know that $1,200 price tag is a little scary. Hey, if you make me an offer, I'll talk to you. We can't take offers and do layaways, but layaway is also an option. I'm not going to pressure it. I'm just going to let it sit down on I for a while. And you can think about it. That's what I'm going to do.
Would you do A for 5? You have it at 8 for Dan Grant, our resident Ghost Rider fan.
Hell yeah, brother. Absolutely.
He also says that I is tempting.
I would love to sell it. Yo, we were talking about the more comics I sell, the easier my life is because I kick less shit out of the way when I come to work. This short box has been right next to the door that goes from this room to the warehouse, and it is mad annoying. I have to move it. I have to be careful with it because it's got hella valuable comics in it. This box has been a pain in my ass.
This is super cool, actually. So John Thurber says, I don't know if he remembers this, but Victor sold me a Marvel bag a few weeks ago. Remember the black bag? Yeah.
The Romita bag.
Yeah. He says, I'm going to donate the bag to the comic collection at Michigan State University. Jim Shooter is coming to the Capital City Comic-Con in July. He's going to have him sign the bag before he donates it.
That's super rad. I'm glad that you're staying with the Indiana Jones thing that we talked about. That belongs in the museum.
Yeah,
and getting it signed by Jim Shooter is really the icing on the cake for me. I have that Viz Comics up. I'm going to leave that for a little while yet. I'm going to put down this Avengers issue 154 because this is the first appearance of Tyrak and Lord Arno. It's in very fine plus condition. It's $12 for Avengers. And
Dan claimed it already, but that Fear book, it was Lee Weeks for the cover. Just making sure I confirmed that for you.
Because we're still doing sets out here, I've got X-Men at 278 to 280. You know, some X-Factor stuff in here because this is the complete Muir Island. Muir? John Muir? John, yeah. Right?
I think so.
The National Parks guy. The Muir Island Saga. This is the complete Muir Island Saga in near mint minus condition for just $12. We're going to put this down here.
Christian's picking up the Avengers on A. Sweet. We'll keep an eye out for any old Ghost Rider.
I will. I'll keep an eye out for some old Ghost Rider. I'm going to put down this Outer Limits comic. Once again, not having issue numbers. This is from July of 1966. Oh, Tony wrote the issue number on here. Thank you. It's number 9. The Outer Limits, number 9, in good condition for $12 here on G for Good. And I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up during the break. That's a little scary. Let's see. I feel like that Scooby-Doo went relatively quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got a Whitman variant cover for Scooby-Doo. Do you have an issue number? Did you write this? Yes, Charlie. I should start checking these post-its. Issue 15 of the Whitman Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo. Unfortunately, this is $8. It's $8 because the cover is just a little bit detached. It's in good condition, according to Mr. Jeremy Tarney. So yeah, just $8. $8 worth of Scooby-Doo. That New Mutants set is down there. Just gonna highlight that again. Highlight this $100. This 100 issues worth of New Mutants. $1,200. We'll make deals. We'll talk about it. It's got the ones you want. It's got that Deadpool. It's got that Cable. We can take a look in condition. I can do whatever you want if you consider purchasing that comic this evening. Full short box special. I got a whole box that I'll ship to you. For how much, Dan? How much will I ship it to you for?
$8.
Just $8.
We've done it before. We'll do it again.
Do it again. You just can't stop us. Put down some Spawn. Everybody loves Spawn. Yeah. Spawn issue 30 with this extremely provocative cover. Especially considering, you know what, I'm kind of regretting putting this up here now, but hey, in for a penny, in for a pound. What's getting cut? Probably the Viz Comics. Down here on H.
Oh yeah, Dan's familiar with our $8 shipping. We sent him 2 big sets the other week. He said got his box last week. It was definitely more than $8 shipping.
Definitely more than $8.
George's picking up that Spawn on H.
Okay. All right. It's time for a little bit of a refresh. Just a little bit. I do want to look at our price range. This is like when I pick up my phone, I forget to actually check what time it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Those are not really hitting it for me. I want to find some old Ghost Rider. That's what I want to do. And I'm not going to like super duper search for it.
forgot about that. He said that the heavy metal bundle is still the heaviest box that he got from us. Like,
Are you the heavy metal bundle guy?
He's the heavy metal bundle
It
guy.
is because of you and me putting that together that I now read heavy metal comics.
Oh shoot! Nice.
Yeah, like I'm hip deep in heavy metal. It is the dopest shit. I'm a huge fan. All right, I've got this Avengers issue 279. Who will lead the Avengers? Very fine condition, $8. We're gonna swap out this Conan the Barbarian here on B for another Vault of Horror, issue number 4. 2 horror comics in one, you know the deal. We're going to swap out this Punisher, the prize, for G.I. Joe issue 69. Nice, for just $4.
Dan Grant's wondering if you've seen both of the movies for heavy metal.
I have not. I was going to watch them yesterday, but I ran out of time, and I will be watching them both this weekend as a double feature, and I'm very excited.
I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one. George's picking up Vault of Horror on B.
Okay.
But the artwork in that thing is just so good.
But yeah, the publishing company for heavy metal, apparently their online store was down for a long time. And after putting that set together, I was just researching this magazine, and I just put in my email, sure, tell me if you ever have a deal on the offers to subscribe and whatnot. And I got an email that said, our online store is open and we're making deals. And it was half off back issues of heavy metal. I got a giant box of heavy metal comics for $90. Just a whole bunch of stuff from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And it is rad as all hell.
That's awesome.
All right. I feel like I want to get a post-it note.
Okay, you got a sec right there. I got this. Dan says the first movie is better in his opinion, but both are great. The art is amazing. I can agree with that for the first one because I haven't seen the second one yet. He said his father got him into heavy metal. The bundle is going to be a present for him.
Oh, nice. All right, so I have 2 issues. They were separated in the boxes, and I figured that they would probably want to be friends. They were both marked at $8. They're both in very fine plus condition, but it's the Ed Brubaker Catwoman, issues 8 and 9. So we're going to put 2 issues worth of Ed Brubaker Catwoman here for $16 here on B. And like I was saying, some things probably need to be just a little bit refreshed. Outer Limits, you've been hanging out. Scooby-Doo, you can probably find a new home. I'm surprised this Ghost is still here.
Same. Also, that Green Lantern annual, I believe, it's got an Alan Moore story in it, which is really good. What issue is on H? Avengers 279, I think. My eyes working?
Let's take a look. 279, your eyes are working just fine.
Sweet.
I'm going to swap out the Scooby-Doo for a comparable cartoon comic.
I'm not going to make this mistake a second time. Any other anime?
I haven't. Hey, I'm going to take a real quick look during the break. During the break is when I will scour the boxes for anime and Ghost Rider. I'm going to put up this first issue of SpongeBob. You've seen this on the show before. Hey, I was saying that this is my 5th one. I think on my 2nd show, we were aggressively trying to sell SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's back, and it's much more affordable. That sticker price last time was shocking. So at $75, I think that's a decent investment price point there.
Welcome back, Gary. It's been a while. Glad to see you. Why is I 1200? What is I?
Hello. I would love to tell you what I is.
I
would love to tell you. It is 100 plus issues of New Mutants in very fine, near mint condition. I can look at specific issues, including, the issues that you really care about and tell you quality on them. It is a short box special, a complete set of New Mutants. It's really dope. It's $1,200. I would love to take an offer on it. Or you can put it on layaway. Or you can put it on layaway. That's also an option. 10% down, 6 months payments, right? Yeah.
That's right. 10% down, 15% a month for 6 months. Or if you want to change it up, just message us so we can work that out for you.
We certainly can.
A is SpongeBob number 1.
A is SpongeBob number 1.
And it is in fine, very fine condition. And yeah, $12 an issue. For I, not for A. I could have specified.
I mean, yeah, it's almost like there's a couple parts of that you're paying for more than others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping to find some real classic Ghost Rider in this section.
Would you E for 7? You have it at 12 for Brandon.
What's on E?
It is X-Men 278. Oh, through something.
Oh, yeah, that's the Muir Island saga.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, sets, done.
Sweet.
Deal. You got it. All right, it's like 8:14. What's our halfway point, Dan? How does math work?
How does math work? Like 8:30.
Like 8:30? I figure it's probably about time for a slab, right?
Yeah. I think we've had 1 or 2 people ask for a slab.
Yeah.
That works.
Why don't we do that? Now that I've learned to take them out of the bag, I have a, well, let me see what's coming down. Oh, I don't have to do anything. E is open. So I have a 9.4 CGC Thor, God of Thunder. $275 is 9.4. It's a Jason Aaron story, but it's the first appearances that really matter here. The first appearance of Gore the God Butcher and the first appearance of the Necro Sword. $275 for this 9.4 CGC with the special Thor label to boot.
Especially with Gore showing up in that movie.
In that movie that our share prize is also related to. Really making it happen out here.
Got a couple offers for you.
Let's see what we got.
Would you do B for 10? You have it at 16 for those 2 Catwoman books.
Hell yeah.
Page. And would you do... I lost it. 1 second. G. Would you do G for 5? You have it at 12 for Corey Fisher.
You know, it's been here for a long time, and I need the space. We got it.
That's yours, Corey. Yeah.
Well, I put down some stuff. I got this 80-page giant Justice League of America number 48. Hang out here in very good condition for $12 on G. And then up on B, I've got the issues 436 to 439. Four parts worth of Batman Year 3. The full set of this particular arc. $18. Just $18 for this 4-part story arc.
Would you do H for 4? You have it at 8 for Dave.
Yeah.
Sean Conley's picking up G, and I is a complete New Mutant set.
It is over 100 comics, including the ones you care about. Including the ones you care about. Including the ones you care about.
What is the condition on B?
Let's take a look. So it is the full set of this. It's marked as very fine. A little bit higher than a reading copy. A little bit lower than an archival special. I'll tell you what. Since we're still kind of riding the high of Mr. Miracle absolutely smashing the March Madness tournament, we've got issue 14 of Mr. Miracle in very fine plus condition for $16 here on G.
Would you do that Batman set on B for 15? You had 18 for Dave.
I absolutely would.
That was year 3.
Did.
Sweet. What is on I? It's a complete set of the New Mutants.
That's right. I thought this was really fun the first time. I'm not going to do it every time, including the one you care about.
Well, it is Elmer's first time asking, so he might have.
Oh
missed
yeah,
that the
no.
last...
I just want to do it every time. I know it's really going to annoy someone, and I'm sorry. I'm just not sorry enough to stop doing it. I want to dip a little more into the modern side of things that we have here.
What is the condition of the New Mutants 98?
Oh, hold on. Let me get these comics out. Then we'll take a look.
We could write a sticky note that says set for the New Mutants for Victor, but then we would deny his opportunity to say includes the one you every time.
It is in fine plus condition. Is the condition of New Mutants 98. Fine plus condition, which, I mean, yeah, you know, first Deadpool, first Copycat, Domino, Copycat, first Gideon, etc., etc. Deadpool's the one that really matters. But fine plus in the New Mutants 98. I can dig out the Cable one too, but I only bothered to get the Deadpool just because it's the one you care about.
There's the one that Smiley said he cares about. Derek says he cares about them all.
Good man.
What is on D? It's the Green Lantern's annual, or Green Lantern
It
annual.
is. Featuring an all-star collection in the Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, with art and story by John Byrne, Paris Cullins, J.L. Garcia Lopez, Alan Moore, Kevin Nolan, Bill Willingham, and many more.
I was gonna say, don't skip on that Alan Moore story. That Alan Moore story is so good. I mean, it's worth it for that story alone.
All right, let's have some more Spawn. Since people have been on top of Spawn issue 55, which is the first appearance of the Spawn Commando suit. Be interesting. And I will follow that up with X-Men 54 Special Collector's Edition foil cover Marvel Comics 90s. Comes with a Marvel Comics Certificate of Authenticity. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I dug that out of the box in the eBay section. I was like, nah, this needs to go on the live show.
It's a wild thing, and it's $60.
Would you do D for 8? You have it at 12 for Slick Rick?
For Slick Rick?
Heck yeah.
I would.
It's worth it, man. Check out that Alan Moore story, especially. And we corrected. He's got a correction for me. Not sticky note. It's a set, but a sticky note that says including the ones you care about.
That actually is a good idea. Including the ones you care about.
I is direct. I don't know if it's 98. Is that direct or newsstand for the New Mutants?
It is direct on the 98.
Okay. If there's any other issues you want us to check, let us know, Dan.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we're all caught up for now.
Well, that's great. I was kind of looking for... Oh, wait a minute. I know someone asked for this. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. What slots are open? Dang,
open.
that Thor slab is still here.
Yeah. Feel free to make us an offer, and we got layaway as well.
This ghost is going to go in the freezer.
Chill them ghosts.
And I'm going to replace it with a first print, high-grade copy of the Tick number 9.
Oh, Willie, got a Tick book. If you're still around, hopefully.
Very fine in new mint condition, just $12. And next to it, I'm going to put something that is real cool, similar to the Cowboy Bebop thing. Hey, look at this dope thing I found. It is The Matrix.
Sweet.
Yeah, like a Matrix adaptation comic. The sort of thing that's a little hard to find because nobody kept it. So in very fine condition, that's a cool $30, which is a deal.
I think Tony was saying that was one they were kind of giving out with the movie when it first came out.
Which no one kept it.
I was gonna say, as someone who has worked many years in a movie theater, you will find most of them on the floor. Most of anything you give out, you will find on the floor.
Absolutely.
What number is the X-Men on H? I cannot read the foil.
That's fair. 54. X-Men 54. I read that off the Certificate of Authenticity.
Hey, can you explain what it is again real quick while you got it up?
I mean, as far as I know, it's a limited edition reproduction with a prismatic etched cover. I'm not sure what issue it's a reproduction of, though. Issue 54, X-Men 54 Special Collector's Edition is what this says. If you want to Google it and help me out a little bit, I would love the Oracle style assist.
I was about to, but then Joey Taraz is picking up A, C, and H.
A, C, and H?
That's right.
All right. C and H.
Yeah, I just picked it or pulled it up on the computer and he claimed all of them.
Well, let's go ahead and get them out of here.
Oh, Willie says he has that take comment. But yeah, we'll keep looking for you, Willie.
For sure.
I should be on the right page. There we go.
In the meantime, I have Fantastic Four issue 95. If the Fantastic Four fails, it means World War III. But what this comic means is that it's the first appearance of Monocle. I'll pop this down and find a very fine condition for $30 here on A. That Spawn's still here. That Spawn is still here. So it'd be confusing to put another Spawn. So I'm going to put down, since we're reaching the halfway point, I feel like it's time to put up some big boy books just to have fun. So we're going to put down this Brave and the Bold Batman. This comic is Neil Adams' artwork, but it's also the first time the House of Mystery appears outside of its own series.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is pretty cool. It's in very fine condition for just $75. It makes sense that the first time the House of Mystery branched out, it would be in a Batman comic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Moon Knight stayed up forever, but eventually did go away. So I feel like it's worth putting up the frame variant that we have for the second issue. You know, that retro style Moon Knight artwork. You know what? You love it. Just $25 here on H. H for homegrown variants, because that's mostly comics joint, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, so we cannot do any deals or offers on H because it is one of our exclusives. Would you do D for 25? You're at 30 for Becca.
That sounds like a pretty fair offer. So yes.
Awesome. Becca, you're getting that Matrix comic for 25. Yeah, we can't do any deals on H. So Dan, let us know if you want to do that for 25. And Paul, okay, Dan's picking up a. You can leave it up there. We've got more of the exclusives.
Okay.
So Dan's picking up an exclusive for 25, and Paul is picking up Batman on or Brave and the Bold on C.
Nice. That's the one we're clearing out. H is staying.
Yeah, H can stay.
All right.
So yeah, if anybody wants that, it is an exclusive. Is one of our exclusives, so we do have plenty of copies.
All right, so I had two of these. Sergio Aragon's Gru the Wanderer. I don't know anything about this, man. Zero things is how much I know about this.
Zero things.
It's from Epic Comics, but also Marvel Comics. It looks wild. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking at, but it's $4 in near mint condition. This is issue 67. I also have issue 65. Now, when I ran across the Brubaker Catwoman, I put them together and just combined the price. These two together would be $8. I'm going to put them together and sell it for $7. Dan, would you make me a little post-it note?
Yeah, sure thing. A little wonky, but it'll work.
That's fine. So in near mint condition, we've got Gru the Wanderer.
Matthew saying those are awesome.
65 and 67. Going to put them right here on C. $7 on C.
What is on B? It is Spawn something. I can't see.
Yeah. B is Spawn 55, which is the first appearance of the Commando Spawn suit. We do love first appearances, don't we, folks?
That we do.
Don't forget, you can make me an offer on that Thor slab, and I will happily talk to you about it.
That's right. Or pick it up on layaway and pay it off in 6 months.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Would you do A for 25? You're at 30. It's that Fantastic Four something.
Yes, I will. I won't even
Also,
hesitate.
It's going to Kevin Pelham. Matthew says he read those. Was it Gru the Wanderer? Back in the middle '80s.
Oh wow!
Would you do that spawn on B for 14? You have it at 18 for Nathan.
I would do that. And I would mostly do that because I've had another spawn just waiting in the wings for that spawn to go away. Because I didn't want to put up two spawns. It gets a little confusing.
I appreciate it.
But I've got issue 166 of Spawn, which is the Return of the Clown, and another low print. Specifically annotated, low print, and very fine to near mint condition. So shout out to Jeremy for taking care of all those things. Also going to put down this X-Men one-shot, this odd min out X-Men one-shot with a gorgeous cover.
That was nice, yeah.
It is for $4 in near mint condition on A. And
George's picking up spawn on B.
Yeah, okay, cool.
John Thurber saying there are rumors that Gru may be an animated series. His first appearance is in Destroyer Duck #1. You know, Smiley Bob's always hunting down those Destroyer Ducks.
While we're doing crazy stuff, I've got this Star Spangled Avenger Captain America in this absolutely insane armored suit. I have never seen that suit before.
What?
Right?
That's...
Whoa.
What?
That is a thing. That is an absolutely crazy. That's nuts. I think it's cool though. It's way over the top, but it's cool. And this comic is just $4. B for badass.
We're out of that break time. I do have an offer for you real quick.
Sure. I'm just going to put down this B cover Walking Dead real fast. B cover Walking Dead. Very fine near mint condition. Here. What's that offer? Is it on New Mutants?
It is not, but it is on Thor.
Okay.
Jake Pope asks, would you do 215? You have it at 275.
I would do it at 245.
All right, so 245. Let us know if that works for you, Jake. Becca's picking up that Captain America on B.
Yeah, is it because of the suit?
I
hope it's
mean, that's freaking awesome. George, I got you picking up that Spawn. What was it? 166. I got your comment in first. What issue is on D? The Walking Dead.
35. The Walking Dead issue 35, and it is the B cover of Walking Dead issue 35. Very fine, near mint condition. $4.
All right. Do you want to put up another book? Are you ready to go on break?
Yeah, I'm probably ready to go on break. Let me know what you think about that Thor offer.
All right. And we are...
Well, hello there. I'm Will, the official chaplain of Ultimate Comics, and you may be asking, why does Will shop at Ultimate Comics? I'm glad you asked. Well, it was a few years back when I was looking for a new comic store back in the before times, and was looking for a new comic store. I needed a place where I was going to get my weekly comics and be able to have a place in a community where I process all these stories that mean so much to me. Stumbled upon Ultimate Comics, browsed around, left, a few weeks went by, came back. And guess what? Alan remembered my name. He said, "Hey Will, what are you looking for today?" And I thought, not only is this an awesome store to get my weekly comics, not only is this an awesome store where I can process these stories that mean so much to me, they also remembered my name. And that's the community I want to be a part of. Man, I love Ultimate Comics.
And I will get you another commercial. Hello.
At the new Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, we've got comics, toys,
collectibles, and gnarly manga.
At Ultimate Comics at the Crabtree Valley Mall, you can come get your Polaroid taken with Alf.
Waka waka.
With so much to see and so much to do at Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, you'll want to bring the whole family. It's the grand opening Friday, November 5th.
We've got a rad feeling about this.
He's a weekend at Bernie's.
One commie, please.
I've been caught with my hand by the boss like 20 times today. I'm not going out there.
Looking for
We're back.
Hello, I'm at the box.
I love the new hit single "Looking for Ghost Rider."
Yeah, no, it is. It's a fresh composition from yours truly. It's the hottest track right now. Looking for Ghost Rider.
Jake, we countered at 245 for that Thor 9.4. Let us know what you're thinking.
And if somebody else thinks that however many numbers sounds attractive,
245.
Feel free to also claim that.
And
I'm down for someone just to be quick on the draw.
All right. Well, it's like we're opening it up. So 245. Anybody's interested in the Thor slab on that letter?
To be fair, we did take a whole break.
Yeah, it has been like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
George, I got you for that Walking Dead that was on D.
Is D open?
Yeah, D's
nice.
open.
Speaking of D, how about Advanced Dungeons and Dragons? Welcome back.
Lord.
It's another set. It's another 10 issues worth of Dungeons and Dragons comic book action. Look at that. Air horn. Just $50. There's a Dungeons and Dragons movie coming out that it's really going to be a binary. It's either going to be dope as hell. It's going to be absolutely terrible. But hey, that comic looks pretty neat, in my opinion.
Have you ever seen The Gamers 2, Darkness Rising?
No, I was just talking about The Gamers with Jeremy the other day. I have not seen that at all.
Oh, dude. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Gamers 2, Darkness Rising. It's so good. You want to talk about like a role-play D&D game?
It's like that whole thing seems almost like a precursor for the Guild. But
honestly.
B for Black Fury over here, whole stallion style thing. Unfortunately, Jeremy was not kind enough to write me an issue number. So all I know is that this issue of Black Fury came out in October. It's approved and it cost 12 cents. So that's what I've got cooking.
Wait, hold on a second.
Death Legend, Black Fury, Death Legend. No, the warhorse of the Death Goddess. Spare me. But hey,
what condition are the Dungeons and Dragons books?
Let's take a look. Let's see what we're cooking with.
I'm looking at Black Fury right now, and there are a remarkable amount of covers that have the horse in that same pose.
Very fine plus condition on the Dungeons and Dragons comic. And hey, if you're just joining us, if you're curious what's down here and why it's $1,000. Oops, did I say it's $1,000? Oh no, maybe that was an offer. Who knows? It is a complete New Mutant set. 100 comics worth of juice and justice. First appearance of Deadpool, first appearance of Cable, first appearance of Domino. I mean, arguably so, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of books. It's a whole bunch of New Mutants books. It's a whole bunch of books you care about. And I'm just going to leave it up there perennially because I want you to think about it.
Oops,
Make me an offer. Say some numbers.
It is 49 for the Black Fury. Issue number 49.
Issue 49. Okay. I'm going to put down the 12th issue of famous 1950s entertaining comics over here, Weird Fantasy. Since the Vault of Horror stuff was going so well, I figured that maybe we should go more on the science fiction side of things. So I'm going to swap out this G.I. Joe for that, just to get us back from the break and moving comics around a little bit more. I'm going to put down this Romita Jr. 1 in 200, you said?
200.
Yeah, Virgin variant of Moon Knight. Still doing some Moon Knight stuff.
That is number 1 of the current Jed McKay run.
Thank you, Mr. Miracle. That tick thing went relatively quickly, so I've got a 3-issue set of Paul the Samurai of Tick fame. Very fine and near mint condition. $8 for the entire set.
Yeah, I'm just taking down the exclusive.
Yeah, I'm gonna take down the exclusive. We know what this is. We've seen it before. Yeah. And you see, got to make some tough decisions back here. I'll tell you what. This guy can go in the box. I'm going to replace it with this Conan Serpent War variant edition cover. This is the, oh man, I don't want to say his name. I'm going to butcher it. HYUK Lee. Help me.
Oh, Inhyuk Lee.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a 1 in 50 variant from Inhyuk Lee. That's what happens when you only see things written and never hear someone say it out loud.
Right? Willie P's picking up Paul the Samurai on H.
Nice.
Dan's asking, would you do 40 for the Moon Knight 1 in 200 on G? I'll look that up for you.
40 feels a little low. I can do 65. How does that sound? How does 65 sound?
Digging. Yeah, I wouldn't go any lower. That's for sure.
That's entirely fair. We will not go any lower then.
We cannot do 55. 65 is the lowest. We will go on G.
That means it's a great deal.
Yeah, it's pretty much an insane offer for you. Lowest price right now on eBay is $99.
Oh yeah, that means someone should buy that immediately.
So,
do you see the deals I'm making? Do you see how crazy we're getting? Let's talk about the new freaking mutants. Also the store. Also let's talk about the store. When this Thor slab goes, I'll put up another slab. A cooler slab? I don't know.
All right, then Grant is gonna pick up that Moon Knight. 1 in 200 for 65.
Nice. In the meantime, I found another what if while I was digging through. What if the Avengers lost the Evolutionary War? Put this on H, and I will take this Moon Knight off the board.
All right.
I'll tell you what. Since we're just hanging out, it's not the slab I was intending to put up, but it is the slab that I will put up. I will swap out A for Batman at 655. The first appearance of Damian, graded at a cool 9.6 from the CGC. I'll put this up here on A. 2 slabs.
Yeah.
We love slabs. Some other things probably need to be swapped out. What do you think should go, Dan? Well, I've got G. I've got an open spot.
You got an open spot. I don't want to put I down quite yet.
Yeah, me either. I don't want to do that either. I want it to go to somebody's house.
Includes the ones you want.
So I have the Battle for the Planet of the Apes over here, the book and record set. Unfortunately, this does not contain the record. We have sold some of these that had the record in them. This one does not. That is why it is only $12. And I do want to find a home for this. Let's see. Let's see what we're swapping.
D is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 1 through 10.
1 through 10. In very fine plus condition. A full stack of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons comics.
Is I a complete run or something?
I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the complete New Mutants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's 100 plus issues of New Mutants. I'll check in a second. I'm gonna swap out this science fiction deal for this gold foil printed Legends of the Dark Knight number 50
from September of 1993.
What is A again?
A is a slabbed copy of Batman 655, which is the first appearance of Damian Wayne. TGC 9.6.
Would you do 8 for 4? You have it at 6 for Bernie.
Sure. Man, those what ifs go.
Oh, they do, for real.
They are fun to read. I completely understand why. Tell you what, I've got some mystery and madness over here in issue 46 of Weird War Tales. Go ahead and plop that down in fine condition for just $5.
We have an offer on A. I'm going to go ahead and say that is the offer price that we had it up on last week. I just looked it up on Google. The lowest price is already $89, with the next price up being $109 and then $115. So I'd say we're pretty good at $80 for A.
Yeah, I'm probably not trying to take offers on that, honestly. That's low.
Talking about the New Mutants set, Brandon says, I bet you it has all the ones you care about. Just a feeling.
And you'd be correct. You would be 100% correct.
That is a strong hunch.
Mm-hmm. All right, this horse comic, we put it up. It was fun. We'll go ahead and plop it on back down for this 4-issue set of Robin 2, Joker's Wild. 4 issues worth of Robin comics, including a nice little holographic element on each of these covers. Put down this set for a clean $6, all in near mint minus condition. I've got a fair amount of Batman tonight, which is really cool.
John Katniss, can you let me know if there's a claim for the Batman slab on A? Just let me know.
Yeah, we do want to confirm stuff like that.
Joe Ridley is picking up Robin on B.
Okay.
Would you do Planet of the Apes on G for 8? You have it at 12.
Would indeed.
Oh my god, thank you.
I'm gonna put down this.
Yeah, 80 is we did take the sticky note off of the slab last week offer.
No, it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there. That's already marked down. Very similar to New Mutants. It's something that hung around when, like, by all rights, should have scooted on out the door.
John Katniss is picking that slab up. I think I have one here, though. So give me 1 second. Yeah, I got one right here, so that can stay up there.
Okay, that's cool.
That is the I didn't clean my desk since last week special.
Hey, we do love that. We love specials. Got Action Comics Superman, starring in Action Comics, issue 509. With Superman just straight up throwing a city into space. Why are you doing that? For your own good, says Superman. I love the teaser covers. $4 here on B.
So John Katniss, I got you for a Batman slab on A. We just have another copy available.
We do indeed. And it's right here. The last one can be yours. In the meantime, I've got this Tales of Suspense featuring Captain America and Iron Man, issue 80, the second appearance of the Cosmic Cube. Something that's a little important, in very good condition for just $30. Yeah, just mildly important. The Cosmic Cube might matter a little bit.
Kind of a big deal.
Doing this show always makes me hunch my back a little bit over time because I'm always bending over, and then when I straighten up, I forget how good it feels to have better posture.
I know. I'm pretty much saying I'm hunched over, writing stuff down. And I'm like, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Philip is taking the other copy of Batman on A.
Nice. Good to see it.
I got a couple of offers or questions. I didn't.
New Mutants offers. Someone wants to make an offer. Don't be scared.
Would you do Dark Knight on F for 7? You have it at 12 for Eddie.
Would I? Yeah. I wanted to say 8, but then I would bring back the like dollar Victor.
And you've turned over a new leaf?
Yeah, I've turned over a new leaf. I have a new nickname now. So I'm just gonna let you have that for 7.
And then I got Joey coming in first for that Tales of Suspense on G. So that's going to Joey Terrazas.
Nice.
And we did this for 7 for each page. Yeah. We might have some Daredevil in the box. I don't know.
I could probably dig up some Daredevil in the box. It wouldn't take that long. I mean, I can't promise like huge key issues that you've been waiting your whole life to acquire, but like I can get you some Daredevil. In fact, I can get you some Daredevil. Okay. When D clears off, whether somebody buys Dungeons and Dragons or I take it down, D will become the Daredevil zone. That is a solemn promise.
So, Willie, if you want to get a head start on that Daredevil.
In the meantime, A is going to become the Spawn zone because I have the first issue of Spawn in near mint condition. Obviously, issue 1, first Spawn, first Image Twitch, first Malbolia, etc., etc. $40 here on A. I'm sure someone out there still sort of needs that first issue of Spawn. I'm surprised the Conan Serpent War is still here, but we'll get there when we get there.
Willie says we're talking about the Daredevil. He said each one's a key.
Everyone is just as important. All right, we're gonna do something that's also kind of a higher price point. Since we're in the latter half of the show, I've got X-Men 130. A very fine copy for $185. This is the first appearance of Dazzler, and it is a newsstand copy to boot.
Would you do Advanced Dungeons and Dragons for 30? You have it at 50 for Stephen Conlon.
I want to make this a Daredevil spot. Yes, I do. Hey, do you hear these offers that I'm taking? Almost like you should take a chance on New Mutants.
Is a newsstand or direct? The Spawn.
A is direct. All right, welcome to the Daredevil Zone. The first in tonight's Daredevil special section is Daredevil issue 150 in very fine condition for $14. The first appearance of Paladin. Like I said, not the keys you'd wait your whole life for. It's still the first appearance of somebody. G is unoccupied, so why don't I go ahead and put something down over there? I've got a full set of Batman Lonely Place of Dying.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm glad the Bat comic is the one I need it to be, because this is the first appearance and origin of Tim Drake as Robin. Batman 441 to 433 and Teen Titans 60 to 61. It's got all the stuff you need. If you are a Tim Drake fan like I am, there you go. Contained in one easy peasy package. Not even worried about it, man.
Right. Joe Ridley's picking up H. Willie T's picking up the Daredevil on D. We have a combo offer for you. Would you do A? Oh, Lord. I didn't realize that was part of the combo because I was not thinking ahead. Disregard. Matthew, let us know if there's another offer you want to make on A, because the other one, the claim came in before your offer. And Emilio is claiming, same thing. Let us know if you still want B. Well, yeah, it's on offer. We'll take B. So Emilio's picking up B. Just D was claimed before your claim came in. And now we have an offer on A.
All right.
Bernie's wondering if you would do 35. You have it at 40.
I will.
All right. Now we are all caught up.
All right, let me go ahead and take down the Serpent War. R.I.P. Serpent War. That's a really cool cover. But it'll be replaced with bigger and better things. We're going to start down here on D. We're going to start with Daredevil issue 161. Good old bullseye face down. Put up another Spawn on the opposite side. You're on A. Which issue of Spawn is this? Tell me, Todd McFarlane. 116. Issue 116 of Spawn, near mint condition, $24, where Redeemer 3 shows up. Going to put down a Dune comic for $100 in near mint condition. The Whispered of Caladan Seas one shot. This is the 1 in 50 Christian Ward variant cover. It is virgin cover, no trade address to be seen on it. And to top it off, a 1 through 4 full set of DC Comics Lobo. You know, full solo series, edgy heroes. I love that Hawaiian shirt cover on the back. That's way better than the lip bite. Super down. $20 for the full set of Lobo. All of that.
Got a handful of offers for you. Would you do? Let me make sure I'm not overlapping again. Would you do G for 25? You have it at 32. The Lonely Place of Dying set for Philip.
Tim Drake City. Let's go. Yes.
That was 20.
I love selling sets.
Would you do Daredevil on D for 10? You have it at 14.
Yeah. Welcome to the People's D. We're going to put up another Daredevil. Yeah. Daredevil 24 in very good condition, starring Khazar as well.
And would you do A for 20? You have it at 24.
You know it. Not even worried. Not even worried about it.
What issue is the Lobo?
It is the Lobo miniseries. It is all 4 of the Griffin and Grant Lobo miniseries. 4 issues worth of Lobo in one convenient package.
Willie T says, thank you. And I have number 24. Thank God.
Nice. We're going to keep putting down sets of things. I mean, sort of go along with the other sets we got rocking tonight. Batman versus Predator, 1 through 3. Full set of this in very fine condition. I like the anti-Predator suit that Bruce puts together by the end of this series. But also, this is just rad as hell in general. $22 for that full set of Batman versus Predator. And then speaking of mashups, RoboCop versus Terminator, 1 through 4, full set from Dark Horse. RoboCop versus Terminator, also a clean 20 down here on G.
That's Smiley Bob picking up Daredevil on D. Would you do 15 for Lobo? You have it at 20 for Dan Grant.
Sure, man, you got it. The
any trade
People's
paperbacks?
D gets replaced by Daredevil 40 in fine condition for $20. What's that thing that you said, Dan?
Any trades tonight?
I put up the Civil War. Didn't go anywhere. If you want the Civil War, I'll bring it back up for you. I have a Flaming Carrot trade paperback. I have a Cloak and Dagger trade paperback. I have a Quantum and Woody trade paperback. And I'll tell you what, I would love nothing more than to sell you a giant Solomon Kane trade paperback so I can prove that someone besides me digs on Solomon Kane. If any of that sounds interesting to you, let Dan and by proxy me know, and I will dig it out of the boxes for you.
Smiley's taking Daredevil on D.
You got it.
How many issues are in the set on I?
All of them. 100.
Would you do 15 for the RoboCop versus Terminator on G? You have it at 20.
I'm pretty strong on that 20.
All right, Dave.
Although I do sell sets. I do sell sets. 18. 18, you got it.
All right. Let's know.
How can I be the ass man if I don't make you an offer?
All right, so Dave, let us know if 18 works for you. That's been claimed. We've got a request for Cloak and Dagger.
As a means of clarification, before I pull the Cloak and Dagger out, the New Mutants is 100 issues. It is 4 annuals. The Atlantis Attack special, the Days of Future Past special, the Kings of Pain special, and a couple giant-sized summer specials. So that's what the plus means in the 100 plus. It's a pretty complete set of New Mutants.
He says, Ass Man cometh, 18 works. F is in very fine condition, and what is on B? We get a chance.
All right. In the meantime, C for Cloak and Dagger. I've got this Cloak and Dagger Agony and Ecstasy trade paperback. It's a big old volume. $28 here on C. And what is B?
Yes, what is B?
B is the Dune Whisper of Caladan Seas one shot. It's the 1 in 50 Christian Ward variant cover, specifically Virgin variant, to be more proper.
Gustavus says, just fishing here. Would you do I for 700? You're at 1200 for that set.
Now we're cooking. This is what I'm talking about. All right.
This all night.
It's at 12. 7's a good start. It really is. In passing, I already said we didn't relabel it because it was sort of like, if you're paying attention, we'll roll with it.
Mm-hmm.
I said 1,000. If you're offering 7, I'll put that below 1,000. I'll put it at 975 for you right now. 975. And I'm not going to put a post-it on it. I'm not going to do that. You got to earn your New Mutants by talking to me. And who am I? Who am I? Don't ever forget.
All right. So let us know if 975 works for you. Would you do A for 15? Give it at 22 for Philip Payne. I ran out of air.
I would do it for a clean 20.
All right. Let us know if 20 works for you, Philip.
I did give you the RoboCop, right?
Yeah, I went ahead and picked it up when
Okay.
you were searching through the set. So we are all good.
Well, I need to put some more stuff up. So why don't I put up issues 21 to 23 of Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, because this is a complete set. This is the complete Faith storyline in Legends of the Dark Knight. I'm doing that in near mint condition for $8 here on G. Then also way up here on D, since I'm temporarily out of Daredevil, I have a 261 to 263 near mint minus set of X-Men. Now, this 261 and 263 is the first hard case in the Harriers, which is the first Piston, first Time Bomb, first Warhawk, first Blindside, first Shotgun, first Lifeline, first Battle Axe, first a lot of people, because it's the X-Men. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down right over here. Someone asked for that Cloak and Dagger. That's still here. Glad I put it up there. If any of those other trades sounded interesting, specifically the Solomon Kane, you let me know.
Philip says 20 is good for A.
Okay. All right, he's been up for a hot minute. We put some deals on it. No bites. So Thor's going to go in the freezer. We'll see him again at last looks. I wish he would fit in this box, but he won't. I'm just going to put him over here. We'll see him later. I know where he's at. We're going to replace him with one of the other preview slabs for the evening. I'm going to put down Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter #1 in a CGC graded 9.4 at $150. This is going to be your first appearance of Richard Dragon, O-Sensei, and the other people involved in this particular line. Put this up here on A. I don't have like a clever rhyme for that, but here's what it is.
Didn't mean to cut you off again.
No, it's fine.
Would you do D for 6? You have it 10 for Brandon.
What is on D?
It is X-Men 261 through 263.
Oh, that's the whole bunch of people.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah. Sure. I can take that off her. I'm just struggling to put the CGC thing back in the bag.
I feel that.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm doing just fine.
All right, so that's going to Brandon Mahandro. What is the condition on F?
Very fine on that first appearance of Dazzler. Very fine condition on F. Tell you what, we've seen a whole lot of the Iron Man and Captain America Tales of Suspense just like flying out of here. So I've got issue 95. I keep finding these in the box. This one's in fine condition. We'll put it up for a clean $18. I do have some other gaps to fill.
So let me just get something a little more accessible, such as this Supergirl issue 7 with Zatanna, no less, fighting over a Yeti of some kind in very good to fine condition for just $8 down here on D.
Corey asks, what Solomon Kane did you say you had?
Be right back.
Please hold.
Check this shit out. The original Marvel years, the Marvel adaptation of the original Howard text for Solomon Kane. This is a whole bunch of Solomon Kane from Marvel. The original list cover price for this was $100. This is brand new in shrink wrap. This is not pre-owned. I'm selling it for $80. I'm just going to read this list real fast. Marvel Premiere 33-34, Solomon Kane 1-6, Monsters Unleashed number 1, Dracula Lives number 3, Conan the Barbarians 2 and 3, Marvel Preview number 19, Conan Saga number 50, Savage Sword of Conan number 13, 14, 18 to 20, 22, 25, 26, 33 to 34, 37, 39, 41, 53, 54, 62, 83, 162, 171, and 219 to 220. All-star creative teams working on Solomon Kane. A whole bunch of people worked on this book. This book owns. I would love for someone to take this home. I like Solomon Kane a great deal. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and put it on H. H, for how much do I love it? More than you think.
Becca came in first for Tales of Suspense on E, and then Suresh is picking up Supergirl on D. So yeah, go ahead and take that one because that's getting claimed by Suresh. And then E, yeah. Sweet.
Oh, right. I feel like we got a lot of very expensive things. I should definitely try and rectify that a little bit. Well, I guess the two we just sold were not super expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, let's do something a little bit different. We've got Romantic Adventures over here. Number 110 of True Love Connections. The Romance of the Beachcomber. $15 in good condition. A little bit cheaper and cheaper still. Let's dip into my little modern section over here for some of these are pretty cool. I gotta choose the coolest one though.
Noah is picking up the Legends of the Dark Knight on G.
I'll get that Legends of the Dark Knight real fast, and I will replace it with this Hickman Ultimate Comics Hawkeye issue number 1. Unbagged, $6, very fine near mint condition.
And we got an offer on that hardcover on H. Would you do 60? You have it at 80 from Emilio.
60 is a crazy wild man offer. I respect the gumption. Meet me halfway here, 70. 70 and you take it home.
All right. Emilio, let us know if 70 works for you.
I sure do have a lot of Batman. I've got issues 445 to 447 of Batman. Story is set in communist Russia, which is kind of wild looking. Plop that down on G.
Would you do 160 for F? You have it at 185 for Joey.
165. Give me $5 more.
All right.
I'll feel a little irresponsible selling that for a number as flat as 160.
All right, Joey, let us know if 165 works for you. Emilio says 70 is good for H. The hardcover.
Nice. That's right. The Solomon Kane.
Yeah.
Yo, have fun reading it.
And would you do G for 8? You have it at 10.
I would.
For Noah. And Joey says deal on F.
All right. Congratulations on the Dazzler. Yo, I've always liked that cover. It's
It's an awesome cover.
dense. It is so dense, and I love how distressed Scott is.
There's one thing I love. It's Scott Summers in pain.
Oh, don't tell Sienna.
Hey, this is too bad. He's kind of a dick a lot of the time. Okay. Now I've moved a couple things. Man, hey Dan, what's on I?
I think that's the full set of the New Mutants.
It is the full set,
including
mutants.
the ones you care about.
Including the ones you care about, and a whole lot of annuals, one-shots, other related things. Tell you what, I have an affordable first appearance. I've got Amazing Spider-Man issue 167, which is, like during the Spider Slayer era, which is just a weird time. But this is also the first appearance of the Will-O'-the-Wisp, which is also an even weirder time. I'm going to put down Fantastic Four issue 98. Good old Fantastic Four classic comics. Very fine condition, $40. Someone specifically requested that Cloak and Dagger. This is sort of your last call for that, because I'm going to find a new home for it in the near future.
Would you do the Hawkeye on E for 3? You have it at 6.
Half price? Sure, let's do it. Let's go. Hickman Hawkeye. Who does just look way more badass in the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah.
Looks really cool. We'll put down this Batman Detective Comics issue 625. The first Abattoir. Near mint condition of $5.
Would you do G for 30? You have it at 40 for Smiley Bob.
Yeah, sure. You can have it. I'll knock $10 off all day.
All right.
All right, so I got something that's pretty cool. We're going to have to talk about it. I've got issue 414 of Detective Comics Presents. This is Batman and Batgirl. Again, 414. Look at how cool that cover is. It's pretty sick.
Is that... yeah, okay. It's even more sick now. I can see it better.
Yeah.
Who haunted the lighthouse of death?
Now, that's a little ironic because, unfortunately, this book has a little bit of water damage on the back cover. It's not on the front cover. It's on the back cover, which puts it in very good minus condition, which is why it's $15. So that $15 book, The Haunted Lighthouse with water damage, slight water damage.
But it's
going to be down on. Yeah, but it's in character. It's all in good fun. It matches with the book.
Last year, at some point, we had an early Aquaman comic with water damage. It's just fitting.
Yeah. I'll put down this Ostrander Suicide Squad issue 15 for just $6 down here on H. Just one of those back issue books we have lying around. And I'm going to take a second to try and find some neat things.
Sounds good. Would you do G for 10? Okay, yeah. Would you do G for 10? You have it at 15. It's that the lighthouse.
Yeah.
For Noah.
I mean, we just put that down. You can have that. But we got that Kung Fu Fighter. Still, no one even talked about Kung Fu Fighter. No one cares about Richard Dragon. I understand not necessarily wanting to spring for the $100 Dune Virgin artwork. And I do and I don't, but artwork is red.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, if that Will-O'-the-Wisp is not necessarily what you fancy, we've got Spider-Man 195, the second appearance of the Black Cat. You can even see Felicia here in the corner because in her second appearance, she's already in danger of dying because that's how life as a comic book character works. This is just $45 in fine to very fine condition here on G. G for good luck, the opposite of what you have when you want the Black Cat. I'm going to take the Cloak and Dagger down. If you still want it, just let me know. I'm not going to put it in last look, so I'm going to put it back over with the trades. But I'm going to replace it with Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, issue 161, in which Jimmy Olsen is a human bomb. Man, I sure hope he makes it. here.
What is on H? There's Suicide Squad number something.
Yeah.
15, maybe?
Damn it. Really? Suicide, yeah, 15.
Awesome.
15 on the Ostrander Suicide Squad. Nightshade Odyssey Part 2 of story arc stuff is your bag. We're running dangerously low on modern comics now, which I think is kind of funny.
That would be a first. Which issue is on G? That is Amazing Spider-Man 195 in fine, very fine condition.
All right. What's our board state looking like right now? All right, we're going to take down the Dune because it's $100. Replace with something a little bit more manageable. I know you know what this is. I probably don't. By probably I mean definitely. It's a 1 in 100.
It's Demon Days, the Cursed Web.
Oh, this is one of the Demon Days?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So a 1 in 100 Demon Days Virgin cover.
Prison Mystique. It's just gorgeous.
It is. It is gorgeous.
Any more Tales of Suspense in the boxes?
I can try and find some in a second. I'm going to put up this Vengeance of the Moon Knight first print main cover near mint condition over here for $32, replacing Romance, I believe. Yeah, we've been running through those Tales of Suspense.
Oh yeah, that every single one of those and like every Daredevil went and sold like immediately.
It really did. Maybe I should look for. Oh, that's cool.
Like, Harrison, stop looking at Superman and start pricing more Daredevil, which is actually another one of his favorite characters. So, sure he'd be happy to do that. We had a request earlier for some old Silver Surfer as well. We have any in there?
Yeah, I've been looking for some older Silver Surfer. We have some newer Silver Surfer, but I haven't seen any older stuff.
The Secret Avengers slab from the Moon Knight special. I think so. It'd be a. Try to see if I can see it. If we have it.
Was there a slab that somebody is specifically looking for?
It's the Secret Avenger. I forget the number, but Secret Avengers slab we had up on the Moon Knight show. Let's see what else. We're always looking for what ifs and what does for sure.
Yeah, truly.
Let me see if there's one over here real quick.
While Dan's up and looking at stuff, why don't I do just a little bit of swapping? I kind of want to get in front just to see what we're working with over here. New Mutants, you get to stay. Abattoir did not go anywhere. That's fine by me. I'm going to replace it with this Detective Comics number 629 for just $4. Now, this is a really interesting thing. I'm going to get on the other side of this. Let me figure out which of these I want to take down so that I can talk about this. This is the Will of the Wisp, I believe. Yeah, the Will of the Wisp. Go ahead. Find its home in the freezer. I'm going to put down another little mini set of stuff. Detective Comics 622 to 624 in near mint minus condition. And I'll tell you, you can see that like old Batgirl there on the back, this crazy looking Batman, because these covers are by the Golden Age Batman artist Dick Sprang. Which that's dope. Dick Sprang artwork is a cool thing to have on a Batman cover.
What did you just take off of F before putting that up?
The first appearance of Will of the Wisp, Amazing Spider-Man.
Can you do that for 10 for Emilio?
Sure, it was already in the freezer. You got it.
Sweet. Jake, I'll check with Tarney tomorrow and see if we can. He probably took that Secret Avengers slab back to his office.
He probably squirreled it away.
Yeah, for real. So I can message you about that if we find it. Would you do B for 35? Leave it at 40 for Dan.
Sure, you got it, Dan.
Amelia, yeah, we got you for the. Can you hold this up for the camera for just a second? We got you for the ASN that you would put aside. Victor, show it real quick, just so we don't have that confusion. But that's the one we got you for. Thank you.
Never heard back about that New Mutants, I assume?
We did not.
That's his loss. I'm going to put this slab away because no one was really biting on Richard Dragon. It will come back during last looks. We will see it again. In the meantime, I have another slab. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what it is so I don't waste real estate on it. If you would like to buy a She-Hulk slab, let me know. I have one over here just sort of hanging out in the box. If you want to buy a She-Hulk slab, if that's something you're looking for, just let me know. We'll make it happen. In the meantime, I got some more stuff to put up here on A. We've got X-Men 265, which is the first mention of Gambit, which I think is a very interesting distinction to have. We're going to put up some G.I. Joe. I've got G.I. Joe issue 13 right here, which has a Destro cameo and is the first appearance of Torpedo here on B. Something probably needs to find a new home.
Suicide Squad?
Yeah, I think it's Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I'm going to replace that with, and these are pretty hit or miss. If someone is looking for it, they're looking for it. But from Atlas Comics, I have the 48th issue of Battle, which is not pre-Comics Code Authority like we've had on the show before. This one is from 1956, but it is $60 in very good plus condition, which means that's in great shape for as old as that is. Let me put the year marker on the back so I don't forget. 1956.
Eddie Page saying that X-Men first mention of Gambit on A.
First mention of Gambit.
What grade is the She-Hulk?
It is an 8.5.
8.5. And then, what is on F?
What is on F?
You got it.
Oh, yeah. F is the Batman Detective Comics 622 to 624. Notable because these covers are by Dick Sprang, the Golden Age Batman artist, which you can really see a lot of his work in that Batgirl, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
That is emblematic of his Batman art style. Since we sold the stuff off A, why don't I go ahead and put up this, which is what I was in the box, and I was like, oh, that's dope. That's the 4th issue of the Spectre.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Oh, that's cool. In fine to verifying condition, $32 here on A.
All right, so you weren't here on Tuesday, but we had a whole back and forth with Sienna and the comments about who is better between Cyclops and Gambit, with Sienna obviously being in favor of Cyclops. So Eddie says, don't tell Sienna, but Gambit is better than Cyclops.
Yeah, if you pitted Gambit and Cyclops in like a 1v1 combat scenario, I think Gambit takes it. If you put them in like a who's cooler scenario, Gambit takes it.
As a reminder, Sienna reads the comments. If you value your employment.
If it's a rap battle, Gambit takes it. He's just cooler. I'm sorry that he's a cooler guy. He's from the swamp.
You know what I want, though? Now that you've mentioned a rap battle? Little different. But I want a Gambit, like, bluegrass banjo riverboat band.
Yeah, yo, if you think Gambit would not run the most kick-ass riverboat casino that's ever been...
For real.
Like, yeah, dude. And he'd be able to keep order. Like, oh, man. Oh, man.
You have H at 60. Would you do 45 for Dave Kirkby?
What is H? I feel like if it's at 60, it's something notable.
It is Battle.
60. What's his offer?
It is 45.
Hit me with 50. 50 and it's yours. I'll take $10 off.
All right.
You know how those older comics can be.
So Dave lets us know if 50 works. He also says, what say you, ass man? And 50 works. So he'll take that on H.
Nice. Great.
Emilio counters your Gambit claim. How can Gambit take it if all Cyclops has to do is look at him? Fight over.
Dude, if you have to explain that
Cyclops' power is not laser eyes, that his pupils are portals to the infinite punching dimension. I feel like Gambit is already cooler. I seem to have ethered Dan. So in the meantime, while he recovers, we're going to talk about this World's Finest Comics issue 215, because this would be the first real appearance of the Super Sons, the first quote real time that the Super Sons are in a comic book together. I'm not sure what real means, but Tarney has it underlined, and then he says it's like Domino, which I would assume that means that the first time the Super Sons are together in comics is probably like a clone or an imposter situation, like Domino is.
Yep, that's what it was. I remember
Yeah.
Harrison was talking about that last week. Got a couple things going on. Would you do F for 8? You have it at 10
Sure.
for Noah. Dave is picking up H.
Okay.
And then a couple more comments. Amelia says Cyclops is also trained at hand-to-hand, I would imagine. Derek says cooler doesn't mean better. And then Edward says Cyclops got Jean Grey. Enough said.
But Gambit got Rogue, man! Come on! Also, I feel like Gambit isn't trained in hand-to-hand combat. You know, he's been fighting on the streets. He doesn't just spend time in the danger room telling people their posture is wrong.
So he's gonna be fighting dirty too.
Yeah, yo, he's coming in.
What is on E?
What is on E? What is the
Detective
alphabet?
something.
Yeah. This is Detective Comics issue 629. Mostly notable to me personally because the cover is really cool, and that's the sort of person that I am.
Does I say for $1,200?
It does indeed. And it says that because I is a full set of New Mutants. Hello, welcome. I have a short box. Issues 1 through 100 of the New Mutants, including the ones you care about. Baba-ding, baba-doop. It's not just the 1 through 100, though. It's also one-shots and annuals included in this time period of New Mutants. It is a complete set of New Mutants in a short box shipped to you for just $8, because that's how we do it. Hey, it does say $1,200. My policy is that you have to talk to me and make deals. I've made some deals in the past. They've been pretty good. Why don't you talk to me? Or you can put it on layaway. Unfortunately, I can't make you a deal on layaway. It would have to be full price. But really, that depends on how much you want to wheel and deal with me this evening.
Yeah, plus layaway gives you 6 months to pay that off.
In the meantime,
Noah's taking E. Jason's saying Cyclops also got Emma. Then you have some more support for Dave saying Gambit for Rogue. And then Derek says, best argument I ever heard. He can run a riverboat casino.
That's it reminds me of like the gaming tournament at the playthrough convention when they had this like contest of champions, and it was to determine who was like the best overall video game like player, and they had a wheel they spun to play like random games. Like you played like a head-to-head Dig Dug, and then like a game of Super Smash Brothers, and then Nidhogg, and then like finished it with like Robotron or something nuts. Like it was the weird mishmash experience. But I remember thinking that's really cool, and I love in the contest of champions between Gambit and Scott.
Yeah.
One of our final rounds is we put both of them on a riverboat and see what they do with it.
What are your profit margins?
How well are you gonna run this riverboat casino? All right, that G.I. Joe is still here. I'm gonna put down another Superman because I've got this Superman 2001. Just imagine. The Man of Steel coming to Earth as a baby today. Just imagine that. Imagine that for $5 in very good minus condition. I'm going to put down Amazing Spider-Man issue 181, The Pain and the Power. $12 here on E. And to fill us out, I'm going to go ahead
and have World's Finest issue 169, the third appearance of Batgirl, and the first joint appearance of Batgirl and Supergirl, kind of going along with the Super Sons thing from earlier.
Nice. And you just got Batman and Superman change in attire.
Really? Is that?
Yeah.
I put that up in a hurry. Oh, that's the Batmobile.
Is it Batmobile?
And they both have 5 o'clock shadows.
That's amazing. They've been at it for a while.
Like they're having a terrible day. Since I, Puff, lost my superpowers, it's a job just to pump up this flat tire, Batman. We're all washed up, Superman. All I have left is this broken down Batmobile. And it looks like Supergirl and Batgirl had a scheme to make them into heroic has-beens. H for has-beens.
There you go. John Thurber is picking up Superman on F.
Cool.
Do we have any Flaming Carrot or Cerberus tonight?
Hey, man.
I was about to say, I thought we
What's
had
up?
that still.
I got this Flaming Carrot out of print full collection trade paperback.
An Alan Gill favorite.
Ask and you shall receive. Well, something's gotta go.
What is the grade on H? I'm gonna. Looks like very good plus. I think from the note.
Yes, very good plus.
Christopher Privet's picking up the Flaming Carrot on F.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, a couple things need to be swapped out. So we're going to put some more X-Men down. Speaking of Punch Dimension powers, X-Men 55, which is the issue where it's revealed that Alex Summers is a mutant.
Would you C for... Oh, you just took it down. But C for 2, you had it at 4.
Hey, man, you got it.
All right, perfect timing, Brandon. Yes, saving it from the box special.
I did find another Tales of Suspense. This is kind of a big one, honestly. This is Tales of Suspense 82, which is the first appearance of Adaptoid in fine plus condition. It's going to be $55. I think that's our biggest Tales of Suspense yet.
I think so. Also, Adaptoid is just an awesome name. I'm here for it.
And Moon Knight can probably go.
Is he wearing the Infinity Gauntlet? What is that on his hand? Like, it seems early for the gauntlet, but...
Oh, no, that's just his glove.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
that's the big, like, welder's gloves.
Okay.
The Cap wears.
Yeah, we had to wear those when changing projector bulbs at the theater.
So I have a Scotty Young variant for Autumn Lands number 3, which I like Autumn Lands. I don't know if you read Autumn Lands, person that's watching right now, but Autumn Lands kicks ass. It's like Redwall, but like way more kinetic and comic booky. We'll put it over here. It's Scotty Young. People like Scotty Young. We'll go ahead and make that happen. Yeah. And this is the Destro cameo G.I. Joe and the first Torpedo. So I'm going to leave that up for a little while yet.
G's been up for a minute.
G has been up for a minute. I can take that down. The second appearance of Black Cat is not nearly as interesting as the first appearance of Black Cat.
Oh yeah, we sold the Superman eating hamburgers book a few weeks ago.
Oh, does somebody remember me talking about the Superman eating hamburgers?
Yep.
Once again, if we're just going to stand here and chat, my open request, someone please help me find a book that I know I did not dream about. I've talked about this before. If you remember, I'm sorry, we're just going to go over it again. I'll try and make it fast. There is a comic book in which Clark Kent is eating at like an outdoor cafe and a robbery happens somewhere close to him. Some crime is committed and a gunman fires and bullets rip through Clark's like newspaper and hit his chest and bounce off and he's eating like a salad. And in order to maintain his disguise as Clark Kent, he just straight up eats the bullets because he doesn't want Lois to know that he's Superman. Help me find this comic. It wasn't a dream. I swear, I read it.
Would you World's Finest on H for 25? Give it at 32 for Sriracha.
Sure, just because I need a new space.
Awesome.
I want to put down the first issue of Lumberjanes for $8.
Oh, sweet. such a good series.
Yeah,
too.
just wanted to go ahead and replace that real fast.
Jassimine says Redwall is a phenomenal book series.
It is indeed. What's your favorite book? I think mine is either Tagarung or Salamanstern. In the meantime, let's do some other issue number ones. Let's do the first Batman Rebirth, near mint condition over here on G. And this has been up for a little while, right?
Which one was it?
E.
Yeah, it's been up for a minute.
Yeah. We'll sort that out. Since we're doing the more indie side of things, we got the Lumberjanes, we got Autumnlands. I'm going to put down this Rat Queens #1 cover B for $4 in near mint condition on E.
Adam Smith's picking up Lumberjanes on H.
Cool.
Would you do B for 10? You would at 15 for Bernie.
Yes. Yes, I would. Because I'm going to replace it with another G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe issue 82 for just $12.
Edward says he thinks you're talking about Superman number 203. He's asking he's on a date with Lois.
Yeah, I think so.
Superman.
I will legitimately go. I might buy the DC like comic subscription to go pull that comic up and see if it's the one I'm talking about. Would you say 203?
Yeah, 203 is the one that.
Yeah, I'm going to commit that to memory. 203.
I wrote it down for you.
Thanks.
As well. Granted, I didn't put any context on it yet, but we'll remember.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm not going to forget. Man, this is crazy.
Jason, what do you mean by you're interested in 1,700? Let us know. Or did I miss something?
Does that mean he's interested in New Mutants?
Maybe.
Hey, buddy. Let's talk.
We have a third person saying Superman 203 is where he eats the bullets. So I'll be able to look up in a second here too.
Hell yes. In the meantime, I've got a gold key comic. I've got Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom, with a badass cover. This is absolutely insane. I love this. This is issue number 15. Issue number 15 in fine condition for Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom, for $8.
Would you do F for 35? You would at 55.
35. It's fine plus. It's fine plus 42. $42 is my counter offer for that.
Oh, sorry, you said how much?
42.
42. We have an offer for you. I'm just trying to make this real quick before I lose this other comment. Would you do the set on I?
Oh, I was gonna get comics out, but now it's serious.
For 700.
Oh,
For Jason Franklin.
See, we've already talked about 700. Welcome back. I hope this isn't the same person that said 700 last time.
I don't think he was around
Excellent.
at that point.
Okay, so 700. I respect the ballsiness of the offer. I'm gonna mark it down considerably. We're gonna meet each other someplace cool. If you want to counter my counter offer, we can keep talking. $975. If you want to counter the counter, I'm here. I'm here and we can talk. $979. Less than 1,000. We're dipping below 1,000. More than $200 cut straight off the top. What do you think? How you feeling?
Sorry, I was trying to track some claim or offers real quick. Say it one more time for me. I know I missed some of it. I'm sorry. You said how much?
$975.
Shoot. Yeah.
Over $200 off, sub 1,000, which this includes New Mutants 98, the direct edition.
You got the Ass Man price, and the Ass Man has spoken.
The Ass Man has spoken. Sub 1,000 for this shit. For this.
The first appearance of Deadpool, the first appearance of Cable, full New Mutants, all the annuals, all the specials, all the one-shots. Bro. And this is in Fine Plus. This is in Fine Plus condition. Dan, can you tell me just the Fine Plus price of New Mutants 98 alone?
New Mutants 98.
I just want to hold it up permanently. I'm just gonna vibe like this.
Shoot. We got $350. We got $450.
Yeah, so what? It's like half the fucking price for one book, and the first appearance of Cable is still in here. The rest of New Mutants is still in here. The full price of Power is still in there. Bro. We're getting crazy. We're getting crazy out here. I'm going to pick up some books. You ruminate. That offer is not limited to one person. This is Jeopardy rules.
Correct. Yeah, I was looking at raw copies, not CGC copies. We got, would you do Solar Man of the Atom for 5? Give it an 8 on H.
Yeah, sure.
What number is E? And then what is E? The Rat Queens.
Rat Queens 1, cover B.
Sweet. Rat Queens number 1, B cover. And Brandon Curran did. Yeah, so we already had another offer in on H, but let us know if 42 still works for you for you on F. And we got a counter offer to the 975 from Jason.
If that shit is less than 850.
It's not. 875.
$940.
All right, $940.
This is fun. I'm down to continue.
Emilio's picking up Rat Queens on E. And would you do 40? So 40 for F.
40 is an acceptable offer. Sure.
All right, so Brandon Curran got you for 40. You got a counter offer to your New Mutants. 900 flat. That laughter.
Ooh, this is so intense, man. I'm not gonna get in trouble, right? It would be fine.
I don't know. Maybe.
It would be fine. No one would feel bad about this. Local area code 919, $919, and you've got a deal. 919.
All right.
We are cooking with grease.
For real. All right, so I got standing offer for you, Jason, at 919. Oh, he gave us his local area code. And then he's saying he's sticking to 900, it looks like.
You sticking to guns over $19? Just $19? It's crazy. I'm gonna let you keep thinking, and in the meantime, I'm gonna pull up this Lady Death, because this Lady Death cover is exactly what I know some people are looking for. I wish there was a number somewhere on here, but there's not. There's just Lady Death. $10 down here. We pull some other things from the box. Let me see what else is cooking over here.
All right. I'll message Barney.
Are you trying to get clearance?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yo, don't tattle on me.
Oh, I'm not. You're good. He doesn't watch this.
Yo, whatever happens here, it stays here. You don't got to message Tony about it. Oh, this is neat. Dope. I've got the second issue of the Helfer Dead Man. That's really cool.
That's really cool.
It just says high grade, is all this says, but $4 seems like a deal for that. And let's just balance things out a little bit more. Got the Fantastic Four issue 97 over here. The cover is a little detached at the bottom staple, but this is the first cover appearance of Franklin Richards, which is pretty neat. He's just a little baby. And it's $16 in very good condition, hanging out here on H.
Christopher Prevett is taking Deadman on F. Do we have any Spider-Man or Secret Wars?
We do not have any Secret Wars. I feel like I've ran through all the really good Spider-Man that I have, but I can take another look real fast just to see what's over here. Just in case I missed a really cool Spider-Man. I mean, that's reasonably cool. Sure. Okay. Hey, man, I'm glad you asked. I have a very fine copy of Amazing Spider-Man 265, which is the first appearance of Silver Sable. So I can put that down for a clean $60. First appearance of Silver Sable, I feel like that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Would you do H for 12? You have it at 16 for Dan Grant.
Yeah, absolutely. First cover appearance of Franklin Richards belongs to you, Dan.
What is the condition on the Lady Death on E?
Very fine to near mint is the condition of the Lady Death on E. Just kind of flipping, looking for a little bit of Spider-Man. Looks like we've kind of ran through a lot of Spider-Man here in the last little bit. I'm excited for the next time we have a Spider-Man special. I'm going to have so much fun.
What was the condition of 87 and 98 for the New Mutants set?
98 is fine plus 87. Let's go dig it out. Also fine plus.
Would you do Lady Death on E for 8? You have it at 10 for Corey Fisher.
Sure, Corey, you got it.
Sweet. I don't think we have any DC digests tonight.
Yeah, especially now that I know what those are. I have not seen any of those in the box. And it's almost time for last looks, honestly.
Shoot, yeah, you're right. I lost track of time.
It's just about time to start wrapping up around these parts. So why don't we go ahead and start doing that? I mean, I feel like we've had a pretty good night. I'm down to start winding us down a little bit. Did you end up messaging Tarny, Dan?
I did. I haven't gotten a response yet. What's the condition on F, ASM?
The condition on F is very fine minus.
Would you do C for 60? You have it at 75.
You know, I would do C for 60.
Alright, going to Kevin Pelham. Chad, for like very specific issues, you can message the Ultimate Comics Live Show Facebook page and we can check with the stores if we've got those.
Yeah, we can dredge through the warehouse.
Right.
Alrighty. I feel like we sold most of the things that we put up. Normally this box is like full of stuff. I
Yeah.
only have like a third of this box.
So we've been moving.
Yeah, like I feel like we've got a lot of things off the table. So I'll tell you what. Down here for last looks on H and G, I'm just going to have standing slabs. We're going to leave our big ticket items just sort of hanging out for anyone that sees them, wants to talk about it, etc., etc. Our 2 slabs and our New Mutants giant set. All of these are just going to hang out in that spot forever. In the meantime, we're going to get started with our last looks. Let me go ahead and collect these books so we can go in somewhat chronological order. I can leave that Silver Sable down there, I think. I think that that's interesting enough
Yeah, I think
that it should probably hang out for a little while yet. We'll start the most recent, that main cover first printing of the Moon Knight. We got the first Abattoir in Detective Comics, issue 625. Got Romance Adventures. Which issue is this? Which issue of Romance Adventures? Number 110 in good condition, full of romance and beachcomber love, etc., etc. We got the Virgin variant of the Christian Ward Dune Whisper of Caladan Seas one-shot, a 1 in 50 ratio. You know, you care about numbers and whatnot. The Conan Serpent War variant is still back here. The Hyuk Lee 1 in 50. Did I do it? Did I do it, Dan?
Got it.
Yeah. Let's go. Gonna put Moon Knight over here. If it drew your attention, let me know. You got that black, is it Black Death? Black Fury. Black Fury, the Death Horse, where all these covers always have him reared up.
Yeah.
Weird Fantasy, the science fiction Vault of Horror book. Go ahead and put that right here on B. Keep on ripping through with this X-Men one-shot.
Up to the camera real quick.
Hmm?
Can you hold something up to the camera real
Absolutely.
quick so it focus? Would you do D for 50 of it 100 for Nathan?
I would do D, this 1 in 50 variant cover that I will hold up to the camera. Is this the thing? Shall I hold this up to the camera?
Actually, that's perfect.
Okay, tight. 50, half price is a little bit low, even for last looks. Hit me with 70. 70 and you got it.
All right, Nathan, let us know if 70 works for you. Would you do A for 4? You have it at 8.
You know it. We'll replace A with the Odd Men Out X-Men one-shot. Still got that, what is this guy? Gru? Gru the Wanderer, issues 65 and 67. A twofer for $7 total.
What is on H?
What is on H? Thor, God of Thunder, number 2 and 9.4 CGC graded slab. Jason Aaron's story, first appearance of Gore the God Butcher, and the first appearance of the Necro Sword. Important because that new Thor movie is coming out. Don't forget. And Gore the God Butcher is about to be in it. Speaking of that Thor movie, since this last looks, who won our share prize?
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. I thought I forgot.
What is on I? I don't know why I did the old man voice for that one. I already made fun of myself.
Did somebody actually ask what's on I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Give me time to scroll.
Whew. I is 1 through 100 of the New Mutants. It also includes annuals and one-shots from the era. It is a complete New Mutant set, over 100 comics, including the ones you care about. That first appearance of Domino, Deadpool, Gideon, and the gang. That first appearance of Cable. Both of these are going to be in fine plus condition. Both of them. Honestly, they make up a lot of the value of the set alone.
Oh, for real?
That $1,200? Hey, if you buy it on layaway, that's what you got to pay. But if you make me an offer, we can talk about things.
There you go.
If you remember what my offer was last time, you can still take it. I'm not going to judge you. It's fine. Our share prize winner is none other than Thomas Wolfe. Thomas Wolfe, if you are in the building, congratulations. This beautiful variant cover for Jane Foster Valkyrie now belongs to you and you alone. In fact, I feel like I should put your name on it. I feel like I should let everyone know that Thomas Wolfe is taking this book home on this particular evening?
Would you do B for 4? You have it at 7. Looks like we already had it. But yeah.
Fine by me.
Sweet. Oh, that's because it was the Now I know what that thing was about.
Yeah. Just gotta put them together.
Yeah, I forgot.
We got that store exclusive Moon Knight variant cover, the retro frame. You know it, you love it. Mr. Miracle issue 14, very fine, a plus condition for $16. Here we go. DC Ghosts issue number 4, just $28. Damn, zero love for the Serpent War. None. None whatsoever. That Viz Comics Geno Cyber is also back. Very fine condition. Okay, if you want to read something weird, we got it for you.
Would you do C for 10? You would at 16 for Smiley.
Sure. Open the last list. Bela Lugosi Tales from the Grave. Put that here on C. We saw that before. It's pretty rad. Civil War trade paperback, the full main series, just $12. Ghost, I feel like you just got here. Hey, you should probably go instead. Even more Conan the Barbarian. Conan the Barbarian number 1, the action figure variant cover. If somebody comes back on this offer, we'll bring it back. In the meantime, I'm just going to put this away. The full set of the Marvel Startling Stories banner miniseries, 4 comics worth of gritty Hulk-focused action.
Would you do the trade on A for 7? You have it at 12.
Hell yeah. Take it home and read it.
All right. Would you do the Bela Lugosi for 20? You have it at 40 for Ed Weird.
I would do it for 30. And honestly, that's all of our notable last look books. We sold a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we did.
Which feels pretty cool. I like that. That Dune one-shot Virgin Art is still here. That first appearance of Silver Sable is still here. I'm going to keep those out, just in case somebody is a little bit interested.
Yeah, and again, Nathan, let us know if 70 works for Dune. And Ed Weird, let us know if 30 works for Bela Lugosi.
The New Mutants is still here, still in my hand. Don't worry about it. It's over here. If you want to talk about it, we can. I'm not really going to beat that dead horse too much longer than I have to. These 2 slabs are on the table. If you want to make me an offer for some slabs, we can talk about those too.
The Moon Knight number 1 that you took down.
The retro frame?
I think so. Would you do 15? You had it at a number.
I don't think we can take offers on that, right? Because it's the Ultimate Comics exclusive.
Nathan is passing on Dune, so if anyone else wants it for 70, let us know.
Yeah, in the Moon Knight that you're talking about, is that still up?
Not that Moon Knight. But...
Oh, like the main cover Moon Knight? That one? This one? The 2-gun Moon Knight?
Yeah, I think that's the one he's asking about. Steven lets us know if that is the one that you are asking about. His offer is 15, you have it at 32.
I can take it for 20. A flat 20 is what I can do.
All right, Steven lets us know if 20 works.
Otherwise, we're just kind of vibing. I still think Gambit would just smoke Scott. Like a 1v1 scenario.
All right, Ed Weird is passing on that. Or on the Bella. No worries. Steven again, so let's know if 20 works for the Moon Knight. I still want that riverboat band / casino.
I want to see it. I want to see it happen. Honestly, I would read that miniseries like a classic hero retires and goes off to do stuff. I want to see Gambit retiring, just floating down the Mississippi.
But yeah, if nobody's got any final offers or things to talk about, I think it's just about time for us to sign off, Dan.
Good night, Becca. Thanks for checking out the show. Keith says he's got a show at the Fayetteville Comic Con this weekend.
Ooh, nice.
It's pretty sweet.
That is pretty sweet.
What is on E?
What is on E? E is DC Ghosts, issue number 4.
Steven is passing on the Moon Knight. And then he said, yeah, there's a story there in regards to the Gambit Riverboat Casino. Otherwise, I think we're solid.
All right, everybody. It's been a pleasure. As always, I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Hope you feel like that you spent your time wisely this evening. And I will see you again here on the Ultimate Comics Live Show sometime real soon.
All right, good night.